SMS comment, you put the link that goes directly to the YouTube, right? What if, instead of doing that, you didn't get to that section on the site? You know what I mean? So that way, if this happens again, they're not clicking back to that YouTube link.
Yeah, that would help.
It'll always land on this iframe. I think that's a better idea.
Alright, we'll see if internet holds out this time. Nope. Calling him by his government name. Bless you. Alright, seems like we're good. So we are live from BatteryEVO. Welcome to the most exciting live stream on the internet. Here to answer your battery questions, we're streaming you live from BatteryEVO in Los Angeles, California. My name's Nick, this is Brian. We are here in the BatteryEVO HQ, upstairs in the marketing office. Right down below us is the warehouse where they're hard at work building your batteries. So ask us anything, let us know what you're trying to accomplish, and we will help you get it done. Also, while we're live, and only while we're live, we got exclusive live stream discounts for you. All you got to do is text that number, 747-282-0538. Let them know that you are watching the live stream. It is Tuesday, but that does not mean we won't hook you up like it's Black Friday. So let us know what you're trying to accomplish. It helps us to know a little bit about your home, square footage size, how much you're looking to take off the grid, if you'll be using your central AC, all that good stuff. We'll help you get started. We can even do some math, tell you how many solar panels you'll need to pair with your Walrus. Luke M says, how do I set the battery discharge limit to 5%, then auto recharge kicks in instead of 20% now? This is for the G2. Brian, do you know that information?
There is a setting. I might have to drop the video of the settings.
Yeah, I can drop that link. I got you.
The exact settings, Luke. We have mods in the chat.
I'm gonna drop that video for you, Luke. Luke says, I have it connected to a sub panel on the home, using it to charge AC and other outlets for the home. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a video link to our breakdown of the settings in your Walrus G2. A little sick here today. A little cold and flu season moment here in the San Fernando Valley. Luke says also, bad for battery to charge 100% every day. How do I set the limit charge to 80%? You can do that in your battery management settings. Let me grab that video. Let's find it for you now. Oh, we got our mods in the chat helping Luke out. Thank you to our mods. They have sped up this process because I was super slow. So yeah, Luke, you can adjust the CCV setting in your battery parameters to drop your voltage to the desired range. Thank you again to our mods for dropping that info in the chat. Help us out. If anybody else has any other questions, let us know. Again, my name's Nick, this is Brian. We are streaming to you live from BatteryEVO. We want to help you go off the grid. We want to help you start your green energy journey. There are a lot of benefits to going solar and storing your energy in an off-grid battery like the BatteryEVO Walrus G3. So let us know what you're trying to do. We'll get you started. While we're live, and only while we're live, we have exclusive discounts for you. You have to text that number at the top of the screen. That's 747-282-0538. Again, that's 747-282-0538. Tell them you're watching the live stream. We'll actually get those texts right here in this room, and then we will be able to offer you the lowest price possible. That's going to be lower than anything you see online because we're going to scrape a little bit off. That's the live stream discount. And that includes our Black Friday pricing too. So this is probably the week, and while we're on live, to get the absolute lowest price possible on a BatteryEVO product. Luke says, if I make a YouTube video of my system, do you guys offer affiliate links for people that purchase? And if I refer someone? Yes, we do. I'm going to send you a video right now, Luke, on how to set up your affiliate program. that would be awesome. Please do make that YouTube video and send it our way when you do. We'll promote it for you. We'll get you more views. But I'm going to send you this video I made on how to sign up for our affiliate program. It's super easy. You'll get a commission on any purchase that comes our way from you. So we would love to bring you in on that. Glad to hear you're liking that Walrus G2. And we'll get a piece of the action every time someone buys. Situation. Also, like, we can't be having a bunch of like business insider combos right now in this room anyway while we're live, so I'm gonna have to kind of like move that in the fun and start back. Yes, I can. Sure. Just the BatteryEVO.com?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, website is pinned. We are ready to answer more battery questions. I know I am, and I can sense that Brian is as well. So ask us anything. We're streaming to you live from BatteryEVO in Los Angeles, California. Again, my name's Nick, this is Brian, and we are here to answer your questions. So whether you're looking to go off the grid, upgrade from lead acid to lithium, or anything in between, we'll help you get started. You got questions, we got the answers, and we also have discounts just for you. We're going to be live all day long on Black Friday too, so we will be giving out extreme deals all day. Be sure to join us. And now, you guys have the pleasure of watching me eat green beans. Who likes batteries? I know I do. Every time I see a battery question come through this chat, I can't help but get a little giddy inside. So please make my day and ask us a battery question. Oh, it makes me very giddy. Wally White Go. I live in a remote area. I have trouble with FedEx and UPS deliveries. What is the best method to get to me? What do you think, Brian? How are we going to get them their battery?
Well, we ship freight.
Yeah, we do ship freight. It's actually, we don't use...
Well, we might use FedEx freight,
Wally, we...
I was going to say maybe just call in, Wally.
Yeah.
One of these.
Well, why don't you text us in? You can, because if you text in the number there anyway, the 747-282-0538, that's how we're going to be able to offer you the exclusive live stream discount for the lowest price anyway. Text us in there. That way you don't have to tell us. Yeah, that way you don't have to tell us your area in the live chat here publicly. You can just text us privately, and we'll talk it out with you. We'll figure out the best way. But we ship freight. We could probably get to your area.
Yeah, text in and let us know where you're at, like your address, and see if our carrier can get you. We should be able to.
Or at least somewhere nearby. You know, somewhere within driving distance. Wow, Siberia's dropping us. All right, I'm gonna read this out. Prepare yourselves.
Can you read the whole thing?
Yep. I am looking to do a whole house setup with inverter plus batteries. I want to use it to power the entire house during peak energy times and utilize the grid for non-peak. I have a somewhat large energy hog house, about 2,000 kilowatt hours a month. A few questions. When you hook up the inverter / batteries to the house, in your videos, are you utilizing a sub-panel with a transfer switch attached? Yes, we are utilizing a sub-panel. If not, how do you prevent the energy from backfeeding into the grid? I have a 200 amp main panel with a few 100 amp sub panels for my basement and EV charger. Also, is the Walrus V3 inverter limited to a 50 amp output, or do you have another product with higher output? Thanks. So yes, you do need a sub panel to avoid backfeeding into the grid. That way you're not getting charged for your own energy. So definitely need that sub panel. Looks like you have a really good setup already that might be compatible with the Walrus with no additional installs needed. Regarding the inverter, where do you want to chime in on that, Brian? Is it limited to 50 amp? Yep. We are limited to 50 amp on the G3. However, we do have some inverters coming in the near future that are higher output. There, we do have the Komodo as well has a pretty high output on its inverter. I think that one is at like somewhere around 22 kVA. Walrus is at 12.5 kVA for the inverter. Wally says thanks, no problem, Wally.
So you got a big house, you're using 2,000 kilowatt hours a month. How much is that, Chris? You're using 2,000 kWh a month. How much wattage do you use?
2,000 kWh a month?
Mm-hmm.
How much wattage is using?
Yep. You got it. How much is it using daily?
What's your...
I'll tell you this. Siberia is using 2 million watts a month. Divided that by 30 to give him an average, he's using 66,666 watts daily. I don't think I have my mic, dude. I didn't realize that.
That's all good. You're coming through clear. I can hear it.
I think he said you can't hear me, but okay.
I'll turn up Brian's mic.
I have mic? Alright, so... How do you prevent the energy back? I have a 200 amp main panel. You have a 200
Yeah, let me adjust
amp
Brian's mic settings. He'll be louder in a second.
100 amp sub panel. You do not need a 100 amp AC output to match your 100 amp sub panel. Your 100 amp sub panel is basically just rated for the amount of breakers you have on. You should be good with just the 50 amp outputs to power anything in the home. EV charger. Okay, this is a loaded question, Cedric. Alright. So I think you'll be okay on the 50 amp output on the Walrus. I don't think that you need anything more than that. You don't need it to match your 100 amp sub panel. That just matches up. That's just what it's rated for the breakers that are on there. You're using 66,000 watts or 66 kW daily. So if you wanted to create a big enough buffer, you're gonna need 60 kWh or more. Okay. If you needed more power,
No, you're sounding good.
there's a couple of options here, Siberia. If you're still in the chat, let me know you're still in the chat so we can go through this because there's a couple things you need. You're using a lot of power, and I'd assume it's because of the EV charger. So if you wanted to offload some of that EV charger power, you want to plug your EV charger into your sub panel. You want that wired up into your sub panel, so that when you go to charge, instead of taking the power from the grid, you could take it from the stored battery pack's power. All right, maybe I should draw it out. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let me move this.
By the way, are you also eating green beans right now?
I think so, yeah, dude. I got green beans.
Hold up a green bean for the camera. Look at us.
I don't know if you gotta hold it up for the chat.
The Battery Brothers eating green beans on a Tuesday.
Where's my eraser? So I think because Siberia, he's using a lot of power.
We're gonna draw it up for you, Siberia.
There's a couple options you can do. If he really does need more power output, I would suggest maybe he can get a separate 48 volt inverter and then come back and get a King Kong 2. A King Kong 2 is going to give him enough power for his daily usage because he's using over 66 kilowatts. He's using 66 kilowatts a day, which is quite a lot of power. Okay, so Siberia has a 2,000 kWh monthly power draw, which is 2 million watts, which averages out to a daily of 66 kWh daily. At this number, the product that would make sense in terms of power, you can go G3 plus 2 extensions. So G3 plus 2 extensions will get you 66. Or you can do inverter plus King Kong 2. That'll get you 64, 62 kWh. So there's a couple options you can use in terms of just power alone. So the thing that's probably taking the most amount of power is probably that EV charger. Because you're probably charging probably every other day. So the way you want to do it, imagine this is your EV charger. Got your little whatever here, right? That's your EV charger. That's currently tied to your main electrical panel right now. So every time you charge your car, it's pulling directly from the grid. Every single time, right? That's your electrical panel with your meter. So no matter if you're charging daytime, nighttime, whatever, you're always paying the grid to connect it to the EV charger. So if you have your sub panel, well, SP for sub panel, and your sub panel is wired up to your power pack, or in this case your battery. I have like no room over here anymore, Nick. Alright. Wired up to your battery pack, whichever one you end up choosing. Maybe it's a G3, maybe it's a King Kong, whatever it is. You could use your solar to power up this power pack, and now you have stored energy in here. So instead of using your EV charger right from the grid and increasing your monthly usage, you could take the power out of the power pack. So you could charge during the day or whenever your power utility is the cheapest. And then you don't have to connect this to the grid anymore. You can connect it directly to the sub panel. And now the EV charger will pull the power out of the battery pack. So this is how you'll create a buffer. So you'll still power up, you'll still charge the battery pack, but whenever you need to charge, you don't have to use the grid. So depending on where you live, you're probably charging in the evenings when you get home. Your electricity costs might be higher at that time. So if you're using solar, did he say he had solar? You remember, Nick?
Sorry, what was that?
Did he say if he had solar?
I don't Remember, if you mentioned your solar panels, let us know, Siberia, how many solar panels do you have on your home? What's your wattage?
If you have solar, you want to use the solar to charge up the battery pack, right? And then at nighttime, you're probably charging your car at nighttime in the evening. Don't do that. I mean, well, now you can, but you'll have the stored solar in here. So you could use the solar you collected in the day. Okay, so he doesn't have solar, so he's going to have to use grid. Siberia, where do you live, and do you have time of use settings? So you're creating a buffer. So some people are always asked, like, well, what's the point if I don't have solar? Wouldn't I still be paying the grid to charge the battery pack? It's like, well, technically yes, but you wouldn't be using power twice, because you would trickle charge the battery pack, right? And then you'd be using what you need for the EV charger, versus like using the grid all day, and then when you go to charge your EV, you also use the grid for that, which will increase your power usage. So you could be trickle charging at a low rate, the battery pack, right? Trickle charging slowly, fill it all the way up to 100%. Now you go to charge.
If you do want to go solar, we sell them at wholesale pricing.
Oh yeah, we got some, and you can do off-grid. Oh, so look, he's got time of use settings. Okay, so then that means that you probably have changing utility rates. It's probably cheaper for you at certain times of the day. Whenever it's cheapest is when you want this battery pack to charge. So you'll still probably charge from the grid, right? But you're not going to connect your EV to the grid. You're gonna, yeah, so this will go over here. So on your lowest price per W, on your lowest price per watt is when you want to set this to charge. So whenever it's cheapest, you'll fill this thing up to 100. And then when you come home and you're ready to charge your EV, you'll just use the battery pack's power versus taking it from the grid, which it's probably in the evening, and that's probably when they're charging you the most. So you never have to use your peak rate. So you'll never use your peak rate. Alright, so whenever it's the most expensive is when you want to be using your battery pack. Now because you use so much power, to create a big enough buffer, you're going to need at least 60 kilowatt hour battery pack so that you can create a large enough buffer so you don't have to use the grid at any point. So you could always just charge it up on your lowest price per watt, charge up your battery pack. Let's say it takes 4 hours, right? Because you have a pretty big power pack. But let's say it takes them 4 hours. You're only using the grid for those 4 hours. Right? You're fully charged. Now you created a large enough buffer to then use it for your everyday appliances. So then you'll basically be off grid for about 20 hours a day. But we'll give or take 16 to 20 hours a day, depending on how much time it takes to charge your battery pack. And that's how you're going to be able to lower your monthly consumption and lower your bill. And if the power cuts out, you have enough battery pack to sustain you for a day or two, depending on what you're powering. Right? In a power emergency, I would not charge your EV, I would not use your central AC system, and that'll get you through a couple of days of power for lights and refrigerator. 66 kilowatt hours probably gets you like a week worth of lights and refrigerator. Right? So you could do G3 plus 2 extensions, or you can do our inverter plus King Kong 2, which is technically the Pacific. That should get you more than enough power. Siberia, if you wanted to know what the deal of the day was, you could text the number on the screen, and they'll let you know what your deal is.
That is 747-282-0538. While we're live and only while we're live, we got those exclusive live stream discounts that aren't just for Siberia, but for any of you guys watching the live stream. All you got to do is text in, mention that you're watching the live, and we'll hook you up. It'll be a lower price than anything on our website, even lower than our current Black Friday listings. So that's how you get the lowest price on a BatteryEVO product, is by watching the live.
If anybody needs 60 kilowatt hours or more worth of battery capacity, text the number on the screen and just type in 60 kWh, and I'll give you the best deal. I'll give you deal of the day, which is better than anything that we could offer. Because whenever somebody needs this much battery capacity, it makes sense to use our battery packs because we have the largest battery capacity systems in the market. So all of our battery systems for the home already start at such a high kilowatt hour capacity. Anytime you double or triple up, it's hard to compete. It's hard to compete. Right? Imagine you needed 100 kilowatt hour. Nick, what brands do you think could sustain you to get you there?
For this much power?
If you needed like more than 60, let's say you needed 100.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, most of our direct competitors do not offer this much kilowatt hour capacity, especially without having to. I mean, you could technically like take a EcoFlow ones, for example. You technically could get up to this high capacity, but you would have to literally build yourself a wall of EcoFlows stacked on top of each other in your garage or wherever you're doing it.
You would still also need maybe like about 10 power walls.
Yeah, power walls too. I mean, the Powerwall 3 I think is somewhere around 15 kilowatt hour capacity. That's it's not even getting close to that King Kong 2. We are also very proud to offer the lowest price per kilowatt hour on the market. If you're looking for lithium power, you're not going to find a lower price per storage capacity.
Oh, somebody just texted in 60 kWh. Alright, we'll help you out.
Any advantage to using 4 Rhino 3s versus 1 King Kong 2? Did you already answer that question, Brian?
One more time, please.
Any advantage to using 4 Rhino 3s versus 1 King Kong 2?
Well, the advantage of using 4 Rhino 3s versus 1 King Kong 2. I don't think there's technically an advantage, especially if we can get you a good price.
Yeah, I would say go with whatever is more cost effective for you.
I would just say the only advantage of using 4 Rhinos is the fact that they'll come on 2 cart kits.
Mm-hmm.
So you have more ability to like how you want to place them in your house.
Yeah, the
King Kong 2 is like one big.
The King Kong 2 is very large and heavy. Doesn't have wheels on it.
Doesn't have wheels on it?
Nope. The Rhinos on their cart kits they have wheels, so it's a lot easier for you to move it around your home. That's a great point, Brian.
So maybe you could like lean them up against the wall, and it wouldn't. But like the King Kong 2 is a larger base to start, right? So you have a much larger battery just to start out the gate, in case you needed to increase the capacity afterwards. So, but I could see like in a world where you don't want to have like a big square battery in your garage, you could get the Rhino 3s and lean them up against the wall, and you could just have 2 side by side. That could work.
Well, yeah, Siberia, if you're looking to get a nice low price, text us in. We'll help you figure out exactly which products are going to be a better fit for you, and we will get you the lowest price possible on them. We've gotten yelled at. I don't know if this is your first time on stream. We have gotten yelled at on camera on this stream for going too low with our live stream discounts sometimes. And I'm not afraid of it happening again. I'll do it for you. Any chance of short stock on the G3? It's a question from Lucas.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
we're getting there.
I would not be surprised if come next week, once we're done with Black Friday and Cyber Monday, they're going to be a little limited, I would say. We're trending in that direction. Right now, we're stocked up well. But if you're looking to get a G3 before they're gone, the safest bet would be to do it before Black Friday and Cyber Monday really kicks off. Howdy. Ken says hi. Hi, Ken. Welcome to the chat. Oh, K10. K1076. Hi, K10. You got any questions? Let us know. We'll help you out. For anybody else who's just joining the chat, my name is Nick. This is Brian to my right. We are here streaming you live from the BatteryEVO headquarters in Los Angeles, California. We're upstairs in the marketing room, and right downstairs below us, the team is hard at work building your batteries in our manufacturing warehouse. So let us know what you're trying to do. If you're trying to lower that power bill, grid tied or with solar, we'll help you get set up. If you're looking to switch your car batteries from lead acid to lithium, we'll tell you what you need, what's best for your system. Just let us know. We'll help you go. And while we're live, only while we're live, you can text us at this number at the top of the screen. That's 747-282-0538. Mention that you're watching the live stream, and we will give you an even lower price than anything on our website. That includes our Black Friday prices, any product. So let us know. Be sure to text in if you've been thinking about getting something BatteryEVO. Today's a good day. We only stream for a couple hours at a time, and we do not do it every day. So
Siberia's to the chat. Let us know.
Yeah,
And did this
Siberia.
kind of make sense?
Let us
My
know if
drawing
you have
got a
any
little messy
questions.
this time. Because I threw in the EV charger box and that threw me off. It's usually just main panel, sub panel. Throwing an extra cube up on my wall threw me off. Remember, if you need 60 kW or more, write it in the chat. That's deal of the day. Anything above 60 kW, you're going to need a large battery pack. So that should qualify you for deal of the day. And yeah, why not hook up anybody who needs that much power, right? Nick, do you understand or do you know how it works with the sub panel? Like the way that...
Conceptually, yes. Could I install one in my own
Physically?
home? No.
Okay. Okay, so this is your main electrical panel, ME, right? So on your main electrical panel, when you get it, it already has the power to your whole home, right? There's nothing that's not running on the main electrical panel. That's what the breakers are for. So when you have a sub panel, it's basically like you get to start fresh. We'll go SE for sub panel. Oh, SP for sub panel. So when you get the sub panel, it's kind of like you get to start fresh.
Lucas says, any additional discounts per live stream? I see the G300 right now.
Lucas, you got to text the number on the screen for extra discount.
Yeah, we do have extra discounts for you, Lucas. Text in that number, 747-282-0538, and we will give you the extra live stream discount. It'll be lower than what you see on the
You
site.
got to text the number. We can't give out any discounts on live because we'll get in trouble. Nick's constantly being scolded in here. So you got to text the number. We can give you a discount there. This is for serious buyers during the YouTube live. You can't hold on to these discounts for a later time because they expire. So that's why you got to text the number on the screen, and one of our reps here will text you back and get you that quote. So for
Siberia
sub
says,
panel,
thanks for the text back. You're welcome, Siberia.
so your sub panel is a clean slate, Nick.
Got
All
it.
right. So imagine you have a world of possibilities here.
Okay.
So now, what on your main electrical panel are you going to decide you want to take off the grid?
Probably my kitchen.
There you go, right? So on your main electrical panel, you probably have your kitchen, a new KI. You probably have your living room, LR, your bathroom, VR, your garage, right? You might also have your AC, maybe a pool. What else do you think could be on there? Your EV charger.
EV charger, yep.
Right? So these are the things that are on the main electrical panel. So this is all coming straight from the grid, from city. So the utility company is basically like, oh look, Nick spends a lot of time in that kitchen.
Yes, I
Right?
do.
You got a lot of appliances in there and it's drawing up a lot of power. So then you can go over to sub panel and decide, you know what? I want the kitchen for sure, because in case of a power outage, You want your refrigerator running,
Bad. Yep.
right? Let's say the EV charger. Let's say you have a 3-ton AC or smaller with a soft starter. Because remember, you cannot do a direct wire above 2.5 or 3-ton AC. So let's say you have a 2.5-ton AC. You can take that over here, put that over here. Let's say your pool equipment. You can take that over here. And let's say those are your high draw items. That's going to go on your sub panel. You don't have to power. You don't have to do all of it. You can do the whole house, but you don't have to. Like let's say you just need it for power emergencies. You could literally just do the kitchen.
Yeah.
You could just do the lights in your main bedroom.
If it's an emergency and the only thing I want running in that emergency is my pool cleaner,
that's what you can decide. You know, like if you just want to make sure that the pool cleaner is running, you wire that up.
I can't get algae.
Like, you know, you set the standard. Man.
Yeah.
Remember that. No one else can do it but you. If you decide it's a power emergency, I don't care about the fridge, I just need the pool running, that's what you can put on that sub panel. Now, I think that's probably not a wise idea, but it's your sub panel. Use it however you like.
That's true. We're not going to get in the way of you enjoying your sub panel however you choose to.
Yeah, use your sub panel however you want.
It's a good walrus drawing.
This is your house. This is your
By the
house.
way, if anybody's just joining the chat, we are walking through sub-panel hookups. Professor Brian is breaking it down for you guys live. If you have any specific questions or would like him to diagram maybe how you hook it up to your home, how many sub-panel or what sub-panel configuration you might need, how many solar panels you might need, let us know. Ask us anything. We'll stop what we're doing to answer your questions. For those of you just joining too, we got exclusive live stream discounts just for you. All you have to do is be a viewer of this stream. You don't even have to talk to us in the chat, but you do have to text us, 747-282-0538. That's the number at the top of your screen. Text us in, mention that you are a live stream viewer, and we're going to give you a lower price than anything you see on our website, any product on our shop.
So now, let's say you're going to experience a power outage, right? So, we gotta get like a real thing in here set up. Like,
I know, right? Yeah, we need a sub panel up here.
So now you're experiencing now a power outage, right? The electricity's not coming into your house. Well, you already have the sub panel with the breakers that were on your main or that are on your main electrical panel. You could either swap them or you could make doubles. And now, because you're not because the sub panel is not connected to the grid, you can reroute the energy away from the grid and back into your home. So you'll take the power out of the battery pack, and then it'll go back through the sub panel and then back to your house, which is wired up the same way your main electrical panel was. So it's almost like if this is still active without being connected to the city. All right, so when the power cuts out, or let's say you want to shut this off and save some money on electrical bills, you could still utilize the breakers on the sub panel. So people will ask, why can't I just plug it into the main electrical panel? It's like, well, you don't want to backfeed energy into a non-working electrical panel that's considered unsafe. And then two, you want to reroute the energy away from the main electrical panel so you're not using the meter. Right?
Yeah, you
don't
want to get
want
off
it
that
backfeed.
meter.
You want it to go straight into your home. So you want, if you're doing a grid-tied install, you wire this to this. If you're doing off-grid, you could have your solar panels. And then you go PD into here.
Yep.
So if you're experiencing a power outage, whatever you stored using the grid is now inside the battery pack, and you're going to reroute it through the sub panel. Now, if you're using PV, that's not connected to your main electrical panel, all the energy, as long as there's sun out.
Yeah, all of our Walrus batteries, G2, G3, all the rest, they have direct PV input right on the side. You can plug your solar panels directly in.
And these are not connected to the main electrical panel. So if you experience a power outage, you don't have to worry about you not getting the solar. The solar will still go into the unit, and then it'll still go through your sub panel, and it'll still power your home.
Yeah, because like Brian's saying, you could be in a power outage, have solar panels on your house, but if they're connected to your main grid and that main grid is down, it doesn't matter if you have panels. You're still out of luck.
It might not work unless you have some kind of system that allows you to, but those are usually pretty expensive and require a whole lot of extra installation.
And speaking of the investment associated with installation, there are lots of incentives for your purchase if you get an off-grid solar battery. There's a federal 30% tax credit on all solar batteries. So if you get yourself a Walrus G3, you can get 30% of the cost on it, on your taxes, taken care of for you by Uncle Sam and the United States federal government. If you need more info on that, let us know. And also, you can let us know what state you're in, and I'll look it up for you. Certain states have certain incentives, some better than others, but there are lots of ways out there to get a cheaper cost of entry to going solar. Let us know. For those just joining, my name's Nick, this is Brian. We're streaming to you live from BatteryEVO in Los Angeles. We're here to answer all your questions and give you exclusive live stream discounts. So let us know what you're trying to power. We'll get you started. Helped out a few people in the chat today. At Siberian here, K1076. Lucas has been with us this afternoon. Wally Whitegoat, Luke M. A lot of good folks in the chat today. You could be next. Let us know your dream solar scenario. We might just make your dreams come true. A couple people in the chat right now ready to ask your battery question or answer your battery questions, but I need you to ask them. Lucas says, does the 12 kVA inverter translate to a full 12 kW load?
No, 12 kVA is a different metric than kW. You're looking more at a full 10 kilowatt load, 10 kW load on a 12 kVA inverter.
What is the surge capacity on the inverter? Pop quiz.
Pop quiz. That might be on the specs. I'm not sure. Maybe Serdarno's? Maybe Serdarno's?
Surge capacity on the G3 inverter. We got our engineer on the case right now, Lucas. That surge capacity is coming your way. Do the Rhino 3s have a wall mounting system that's available? Thank you.
I think there's a bracket, right? There is a wall mount bracket.
There's a wall mount bracket that is available.
Don't choose the target. Target doesn't have.
So cart kit does not have the bracket included,
Yeah.
but if you buy just the
Single.
batteries, then you can get that bracket included. I'm sure that if you want to get a cart and a bracket, I'm sure that can be arranged. Surge capacity on that G3 inverter. G3. That's the same 12 kVA?
Yeah.
Got it. 12 kVA. So it wouldn't surge to say 20 kW for 10 to 20 seconds for startup loads like an AC unit or a heat pump. No, but we do have a solution for scenarios like that. If you get yourself a soft starter, that will help mitigate that problem. That's worked for a lot of Walrus customers, past, present, and future. Just look into a soft starter. If you need any recommendations on soft starters, I'm sure we can provide that for you as well. Looking at getting soft starters for the heat pumps, but would need some more extra amperage on startup. Got it. Yeah, let us know what that draw is looking like. You said 20 kW for 10-20 seconds. Also, I saw it's 50 amp continuous. That doesn't surge to 100 amps for startup / surge capacity. What do you think, Serdar? You want to chime in on this? No.
50 amp is for 220 volts.
Got it.
AC.
So our engineer is telling me that 50 amp is for our 220 volt AC, and that 100 amp startup surge would be too high. That being said, let us know if you want to call in. We do have our tech support team on standby. They are ready to take calls. They can get into the nitty-gritty with you, find out how we're going to meet your needs. Welcome. If there's anybody else just joining us in the chat, my name's Nick. Ryan is here too, and we are here to answer your battery questions. We've been helping out a few people today. Let us know if you have anything you're trying to accomplish with clean green energy. We'll get you started. We'll make sense of it. Lucas says, so if I have 2 heat pumps that draw good load on startup, even with a soft starter, looking at 11 to 12 kW and 60 amps or so. Yeah, you'd be cutting it pretty close. That 11 to 12 kW might be supported. 60 amps might be an issue for you though. Be cutting it pretty close. Text us in anyway though. 747-282-0538. We'll offer you deals, and we'll try and work with you more directly on what's going to work for you. We might have some solutions. Do both heat pumps need to start at the same time?
Do they need to?
Do they need to?
What?
He's saying his 2 heat pumps are what's causing that 60 amp power draw. What if you have them on a delay, brief delay?
I think you could put soft starters on those.
Yeah, he's looking into soft starters.
Okay. I don't know if they can. Oh yeah, I didn't read that part.
Yeah, even with soft starter, looking at that draw. So I'm wondering if maybe you could delay. So have one go on, and like 20 seconds later, have the other one go on.
I'm not sure how that works.
That'd be kind of cool though. Text us, 747-282-0538. Let's chat. Thanks for the questions, Lucas.
they have to provide this, right? So that's what we're talking about.
Oh, I think since it's by itself, if you need that.
No, I have it by itself, but I like it with this.
Oh,
Just
okay.
in a different, do you have that?
I have that picture, yeah.
Okay.
You want that or?
Yeah. I have the other ones you sent, thanks.
Can you give recommendations for a soft starter for HVAC?
I think we've had one in the past and we never saved it.
Yeah, let me do a little.
Maybe ask Fred. Fred's probably got a good one.
All right.
We send him a chat and see if he'll send you
Is
one.
he in here right now?
He probably is. They've given us one we've never saved it.
Just if you want to do a little googling, right? In the meantime. Freddie Boy is on lunch. It's up to us. I got your recommendation coming right up though, Siberia. Looks like the top recommended one, online anyway, is the, excuse me, it's the Soft Start Home, designed for residential central air conditioners and heat pumps up to 6 tons. Very popular one. Paste it in the chat for you. Other options include the Micro Air, Easy Start Flex, Hyper Engineering Sure Start, Brisk Heat Sure Start. All those are pretty good options. I'll paste them all for you so you can just take a look, see what matches your price point and your needs.
Do you want to, no, never mind.
Were you that scared I was going to say no?
No, I was going to say something, never mind. Just forget it. Viewers with us. If you're just joining us, let us know what you're trying to accomplish. We'll get started. Siberia, Lucas, you guys have any other questions, you let us know. We got your back.
Man, dude. Big L for Drake. I'll talk about it in a second. Rob says, can the walrus be used as a whole house UPS?
Yep, it is
Yes,
a
it
whole house
can.
UPS.
That is what the walrus does. Rob, let us know, how big is your house? Do you have solar? Are you trying to do grid tied? We'll walk you through it, but the walrus is perfect for that application. We'll answer any of your questions here. And also, just so you know, while we're live streaming and only while this stream is going, we are offering exclusive live stream discounts. That'll be lower than anything you see online. Even our Black Friday pricing that's currently active will go a little lower. To get that discount, if you're feeling like getting yourself a G3 or anything else, all you gotta do is text that number at the top of the screen. Let us know you're watching. It's 747-282-0538. But let us know what you were trying to power. We'll walk you through it. You see Brian's got a whiteboard behind him. He can go Professor Brian mode and draw it up for you, figure out exactly what kind of capacity you need on your battery, what kind of solar panels you might need, how many if you're going solar. We do sell solar panels at wholesale pricing, so we can help you go on your whole green energy journey if you need. $3,000 square feet, 2 occupants, no solar yet, but planned for the future. Are you planning on taking everything onto that walrus, including AC? I mean, it sounds like for your home, a walrus G3 would be perfect. To play it extra safe, you could go with a G3 plus a expansion battery. That would make sure that you hit all your needs. What's up, guys? We're live streaming right now. What can I do for you?
I'm just checking in on to see how things
All
are
right.
going.
We probably can't talk too much behind the scenes business right now while the live is going. Can't have the viewers hearing that. But we do have Andy working on the shots we described yesterday.
Okay, Rob, if you're gonna do the solar,
We're on track.
I'm texting people back if you guys are messaging in for deals, so just keep texting in. I and the other reps are helping me. But I didn't even realize this thing wasn't even pointed at me anymore. Rob, you have the 3,000 square foot home. If you're gonna go solar, are you gonna do off grid or grid tied? And where do you live? What area are you living in? If you don't have solar yet, I would try to suggest setting up an off grid setup with a G3 so you can get around all the extra installation fees. Remember, when you do an off-grid setup, just like the video playing behind me, you just need to wire up the PV cable that comes included with the panels. With the G3 to the panels. It's about to show it up in the video. I think my head's gonna block it though. So the panels that we have are PV solar panels. They're off-grid. So, and you're in Alabama, that's perfect. Everybody in Alabama, you actually have much easier way to set up off-grid. I would say, Rob, do off-grid. What's the reason why you want to do grid tied? Is there a reason for it? Let me know in the chat. But if you can do the off-grid setup, you can literally put the panels on your roof, and then it's just like positive and negatives, like you would a car battery, positive to negative, wire them all up, then you wire them directly to the Walrus G3. So now anytime that there's sun out, you're collecting that solar versus it going through the grid, and whenever you have that excess solar, the utility company is just going to suck it back up, Rob, and they're going to use it for themselves, right? So now you have the energy inside the battery pack, and then you can use the inverter to power your home and store the excess solar for when it's nighttime or in case of a power outage. I would suggest, Rob, if you have the opportunity, to not do grid tied. What is the reason why you want to do grid tied, Rob? Let us know. If it's because of the rebate, I'm not sure that it might be worth it. I think that the rebates have gone down since the start of 2024, and we anticipate that they will go lower in 2025 and on, because as we all know, the utility company loves to charge you money. You know what I mean? Primary for a short time. Need UPS. Solar a few years away. Is solar a few years away because it's expensive, Rob? I would think if you can do the off-grid setup, you would start saving money on your utility bill. You'd always have energy, and it's relatively cheap. You can get a full off-grid power setup for under $10,000 with us right now. Probably even closer to under $8,000 right now. But if you just need the UPS, the G3 would be perfectly fine, but you're going to have to do a grid-tied install. You have to do like the video shows above me. But I keep forgetting that it's delayed.
That's okay.
All right, just watch the thing in the background.
It's gonna
At
be
some
looping
point
over
you
and
saw
over
it or are seeing it, and you could then wire it up to the main electrical panel, power up your charge up your power pack, and then use the sub panel to take the energy from the power pack to your home. Now, everybody's gonna keep asking like why they need the sub panel. It seems like an extra install. It is an extra install, but it's because you want to route the energy away from the main electrical panel. The way for you to achieve off-grid lowering your power bills is to move the energy away from the main electrical panel. It's super important. This way, in case of a power outage, this way the meter is not tracking your utility, your power usage, and you have off-grid power. Even if you do a grid-tied install, this is what you want to do. So you can use your grid to power your pack, but you still want to route the energy away from the sub panel. It's beneficial to you, especially in some of these states where it's very cheap to have gas or diesel generators. Doing this sub panel install, you could have that generator. Oh, my sub is the main load panel. So do you not have a meter, Rob? Are you currently wait? So how do you have my sub is my main load panel? But it's not the one with the meter. It's not the one that the electrical company is charging you for, right?
Make sure that your meter is not on the panel that you'll be using with the battery. If it's connected with your meter, you're going to want a separate sub panel, just to make sure that you are not being charged for energy that you generate. Yeah.
Weird.
Load is in the garage.
Whoa.
Meter and main is outside.
Okay, I think I know what he's saying. So he's like, all of his large power draw stuff is on that sub panel. Well then, as long as you're not connecting it to your main electrical panel, you can connect it to that one and use the battery pack's power.
Can you just mark on here? I gave you a reference of A or B, just for ease of
For each shot?
Yeah, just
no
if you
problem.
want an A or the B plane.
Of course, no problem.
Using the reference.
Yeah, I see it. If anybody else has any other questions, let us know. Rob, if there's anything else we can do for you, let us know. Also, feel free to text us in, like I said, 747-282-0538. That'll actually come to us right here in this room, so we can get in more in detail with you over text if you want. We'll also be able to offer you the exclusive live stream price over text as well. We do not say our special pricing out loud, because you got to keep the mystery alive in life.
The load is in the garage.
anybody's just joining us, welcome to the stream. It's a BatteryEVO live stream. My name's Nick. This is Brian. We're streaming you live from the BatteryEVO headquarters in sunny Los Angeles, California. And we want to answer your questions. So anything you need battery related, you want to switch over to clean green energy, save some money, we will let you know how to get started. Rob, if you got any other questions, let us know, or feel free to text us in. We'll see your text right here in this room. What's up, dude?
Chris. Yo, do we have a this is the general? Yeah, do we have no, not yet. I just wanted to know. So if you can send it to me. Digitally. Alright.
Andy, labeled storyboards are right there. Pretty much it's all A for the majority of it, and then it reveals B at the end. Let me know if you have questions though.
I have a question, but also
Sorry, son.
What's up?
oh yeah.
Just join the chat, ask your questions. If you don't want to ask questions and just want to deal, text the number on the screen, and me and or one of our reps will message you back to get your YouTube live deal.
Absolutely.
If you want the King Kong 2, let us know. We're running low on those units.
Yeah, King Kong 2s have been selling out. Alright, so I'm going to say what I was going to say about Drake a few minutes ago. Drake is suing Kendrick Lamar and the label for defamation over the diss tracks. But it's like, dude, it was a rap battle. You guys were both saying stuff about each other. That is not in the spirit
That's
of
not how
a rap
these things
battle.
go.
Yeah. That's about as big of an L as you can take. Chat, I want to know Team Kendrick or Team Drake? Or just Team Clean Green Lithium Ion Power?
cut it off, and then you will start search now if you want to. There's an echo. Let's put one on this one. You get around and around. Those people above, they'll start doing the yeah, you can do it, but it's very, you know, once. I'll just put this.
If anybody else has any other questions, let us know. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Let us know what you're trying to power. We got you. We got you. Dude, I knew that was coming. That was bait. I dropped that for you guys.
Don't lie. You didn't know what was coming, dude.
I'm gonna actually go do that real quick though.
Do it on purpose?
Yep. I'm gonna go feel those droplets.
He's gonna go face his face to the sky.
No judgment, man.
Full judgment.
Yeah, I used to get rain every single day in Florida.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna take a picture. So if you just joined the chat, Nick left to go feel the rain. So in the time, if somebody texts in while Nick is out there dancing in the rain, I'll give you an extra deal. I'll get you an extra deal for Nick's rain dance. Are you going to? Yes. Oh man. Single file line, everybody. Dude, he's lost.
We might wrap up this live stream soon if we don't see any more chats coming in.
Don't do it, Nick. Let it play out. I know you're getting antsy. I know. But here's the thing. If you are patient,
I'm gonna hold out hope. I'm gonna hold out hope for a battery question. Did you guys in the chat know about code bananas?
do they know?
Ask me about bananas.
What's code bananas? Siberia.
Bananas is for the King Kong 2. You want to tell them about it, Brian?
Yeah, but you're gonna need to want 60 kilowatt hours or more. So this code, we're gonna get in trouble for this. You know that, right?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're not supposed to give this out.
I'll take the heat.
All right.
I brought it up.
It's okay. Siberia, if you're looking to get a huge deal on the King Kong 2, you can use this code for a limited time only. And this is how you'll be able to get a huge discount on the King Kong 2 or the Pacific. That's why we're asking if anybody needs 60 kilowatt hour or more, or is interested in the King Kong 2, to text us in so we can show you how to get over $2,000 off this unit. It's over $2,000 bucks. It's actually a really good discount.
I'm gonna actually get in big trouble.
Yeah, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble. I got in trouble last week for it, but it's okay. On the marketing team, we always find ways to hook everybody up.
Yeah, you know.
But you gotta text the number on the screen, Siberia,
Yeah, text us,
and we'll
text
show
us.
you how to use it.
We'll get you set up.
If you need this much kilowatt hour capacity, that's why we were asking who needs. We're not going on lunch, huh? We're just gonna eat here.
What, on Friday?
No, like right now.
Oh, I already ate, yeah.
So, but we're not like taking a lunch. All right, screw it.
It's
Looks
probably
like
gonna be that way
work.
on
Looks
Black
like
Friday,
work-life balance doesn't exist for me and
too.
Nick.
Nah, man. Fridays, there's gonna be no such thing. Literally, I'm gonna get in here right at 9 a.m. When I get in, I'm sitting down and turning on this live stream. It's not turning off until I leave at the end of the day.
Dude, just let it run all weekend. I'll be here.
Hell yeah.
Why don't we just let it run through Thanksgiving feast
Dude, we'll spend the night, all-nighter.
That'd be sick.
It would be cool. It would be cool.
It'd be a little sad for us, but
Yeah.
I mean, if the chat is popping,
If the chat was popping all night long,
I don't mind
it's a
having my
party.
Thanksgiving dinner in here.
Hey, you know.
That'd be
little
fine.
turkey. I've had worse Thanksgiving dinners.
I've had no Thanksgiving dinners.
There we go.
You know, we'll order some pollo loco. We'll bring it in here.
Dude, everybody who I live with is vegetarian, so if I'm gonna get my turkey fix, that might be the only way.
This is the only way.
Yeah.
Andy's not. Andy, you gotta live it up a little, man.
They're just joking. How's your stuff going, Andy? Where you at?
I'm recreating some of the shots we did have.
Cool.
And I've rigged and textured every crate, so it should be ready except for the setup.
Sweet.
So
How are you feeling time wise? Like, do you think we're gonna have to stay late?
I'm gonna.
Yeah. How late do you think it's gonna take you?
A couple hours.
Okay. Christian Garcia says, "Hi guys, I'm looking to incorporate solar and batteries into my food truck. Is the G3 okay for mobile application?"
You can use the G3.
Yeah,
you have a
G3
couple
is
of
great.
options actually.
There's a couple options that will be good for you, but G3 is a fantastic one. It's got a ton of power, great inverter built in. Brian, if you want to wheel the G3 in so you can get a good sense of, I know it's already in your shop, but get a good sense of how the size is. It's actually our smallest walrus, and it's
Not sure if
almost twice as big capacity as the G2
That'll, like,
was
not
at an
have
even smaller size.
Can
But
you see it?
we've had people, yeah, you can see it. We've
So
had
the
people use
G3
the G3 for their trucks and food trucks.
It's pretty small in size, and the battery and the inverter come off. Right.
Yes,
So if
the
you need to find a
35
better
inch.
storage compartment to make it work, you can have these pieces separately.
Yeah, you can remove, you
Right?
can separate them, and that 35-inch height is including the wheels, so you can take the wheels off if you want.
You
or a
got
little
your
lower.
AC output or input and output. Most of the stuff that you run in your food truck can run off the AC output, but if you needed to, you also have the 30 amp and the 110 volt outlets up on the front if you needed to use it as an electric generator. But most of like the actual food truck equipment could run off of the 50 amp AC output on the side, and then you could run PV solar into the unit so that you could get PV energy so you don't have to tie it to the grid. Now, a lot of those food trucks, there's like those stations, I forget what they call them, but like all the food trucks go to like these stations where you can go and either recharge batteries or fuel up on gas. It takes like that RV AC input, that's the same input that's this one. So if you take it to like one of those RV yards or those food truck yards where they have like that kind of charging thing, you can plug that into here using your 50 amp
Yeah,
input cable.
that kind of helps with his question here. He says, thanks, looking to use solar, but was wondering if this also can charge additionally from an outlet at night.
There you go,
Be tied to
yeah.
grid just for charging. Yep,
Because
that you can
some of
do
those
that.
RV yards, and I know that the food trucks have that, where like you go to like the, I don't know, I forget what the name is, there's a word for it. But
Yeah,
all
no,
the food
but-
trucks pull up at the end of the day and they clean, like they basically clean out their food trucks and recharge batteries or diesel, whatever they gotta do.
Nice.
And then they usually have that same port that's here. RV yards have it, those food trucks have it, mobile yards have it, and you could just plug into the AC inputs, or you could utilize a 110 volt 72 volt charger, but that charge will be kind of slow, but that's for just in case. But if you can utilize the PV input, if your food truck is big enough, you can use the 4-panel off-grid kit that we have on the site, plug those directly into here, and then as long as your panels are facing the sun, you should get solar.
Yeah.
What's up?
Commissaries, I guess.
Commissaries. If you go to the commissary, they should have one of those, it's like an RV input thing here. I've seen it.
But yeah,
Seen it.
short answer, yes, you can definitely charge up like that at night, no problem at all. Christian, be sure to text us in that number at the
Text
top
the
of
number.
screen, because we got live stream exclusive discounts only for live stream viewers, and they're only available while this live stream is going. So if you want a price that's lower than anything else on our website, even lower than our Black Friday prices that are going right now, just text in that number 747-282-0538. We'll get your text right here in this room.
If you're
We'll,
just waiting
help
for
you out.
Black Friday, remember the live is on now and you're going to get an extra deal during the live. When the live's cut out, you're not going to get it. Now, everything is discounted heavily, but if the live cuts out because of bad Wi-Fi or something, or for whatever reason we can't do a live, you're not going to get the extra live discounts. This is the only chance to take advantage of us being in the office, and nobody else can really tell us anything at this moment.
Yeah.
We can run the live discounts. If you call us
Christian
in
says
later,
thanks.
I've had this happen, Nick. I've had people text me or call me at middle of the night, and they're like, I want the live discount. And I'm like, buddy,
Can't do it.
it's midnight. I don't have access to the system to give you that discount. And then what also happens is as we do these sales, people start buying and then we run out of product. So like King Kong 2 is almost out. G3s, we're probably going to run through more than half the stock between now and Friday.
Christian says, I'm ready to buy now, but wondering if I should buy more batteries. Are there extra batteries?
Yes,
for
you
the
can
G3?
always get extra batteries for the G3 to get more battery extension
Yeah, we
power
sell
pack.
expansions. Do we still have the expansion battery up here?
It's over there.
Want to roll that
It's
bad
the-
boy?
it's the
the same
basically
thing
the
as
bottom
the
piece.
small unit on the bottom, but you would just hook it up directly to your G3, and that'll double up your power. So each one of the G3 itself has 22 kilowatt hour capacity. The expansion has an additional 22, so that'll bring you up to 44 kilowatt hours of capacity. It's a lot of power. But yeah, please, if you're ready to make that purchase, make sure to text us in so that you get the lowest price.
We're also working on getting a better studio because this is not okay.
Yes,
So
in the
if
works.
you're buying on the YouTube Live, that's going to eventually lead to us getting a better studio. Because I can't keep doing this, dude. I think the floor here is uneven. This thing rolls over. But it has locks.
Jeff says, can the Walrus G3 be mounted on a wall? What's the weight and the latest
You
hurricanes
could,
in
but
Florida?
The inverter head can, because we have the kit for that.
Yeah, the G3 comes with a bracket for mounting your inverter to your wall. We don't have a bracket specifically for the battery, but you totally could. It's
You totally could. You might need
just
to do
need to
some.
make sure it can handle the weight,
It's pretty heavy, yeah.
but you could do it. It's a smaller unit. It's probably easier to mount a Walrus battery on your wall than it is a lot of our other products.
Is there like, I mean, you probably know better because you're from Florida, but is there like a waterproof, like, shelter thingies?
Well, there's all kinds of methods. You know, we'll board up our windows and doors. We'll try and seal it. A lot of times you'll put a tarp over the edges where water might come in and try and sandbag it down. I've done all kinds of stuff when I used to live in Florida. That's where I'm born and raised. But at the end of the day, when you get major flooding, it's going to get in one way or another.
But there is
Yeah,
like
the
a
G3 would probably be one of our best batteries to mount.
the
what is the weight
G3.
of
Well,
the unit?
technically no. If you wanted to mount higher, the weight of the unit is over 300 pounds, Rob. But again, it's got wheels, and once you set it somewhere, you're not really gonna have to move it around. If you needed something that needed to be wall mounted for sure, perhaps using Rhino with the inverter head, because the
Yeah, that would
inverter
actually
head.
be really good.
Yeah, the inverter head has like the brackets. You could mount that up high. Man, that's a lot of water. And then the Rhino kits have a wall mount. If that was your main, we should figure out like if there's like some waterproof shed thing that they can put this thing in.
Cool. The weight of the Walrus inverter plus battery, so the entire all-in-one unit is 394 pounds. That's a heavy little machine. That's all that battery storage packed in there. Yeah, 4 feet of water in the garage. What part of Florida are you from, Jeff? I'm from Naples, Florida, Southwest Florida.
Let's do a little bit of Florida man bonding right now.
Yeah, I have been yelled at on stream by one of our sales managers for giving out too good of a, what I was calling the Florida man hookup to a fellow Florida man. So I'll do the same thing for you. I'm not afraid of getting yelled at. But yeah, Christian, if you are ready for that G3, text us in. Oh, Tampa, nice. I have a lot of
Jeff,
friends
if you
in
need
Tampa,
anything,
and I've
text
spent a lot
us.
of
We
time there
can.
myself.
We know you guys were going through that hurricane. So back when that was fully happening, we were hooking people up for going through that. But we know that people didn't have power and shipping was an issue.
Actually, I have a ton
So
of
text
friends.
in, let us know where you're from, and we'll hook you up.
I have a ton of friends at Tampa General Hospital. The doctors there, a few nurses there, some of the execs there even too. I was doing a documentary. I was directing a documentary about a rare disease, and we filmed quite a bit of it at Tampa General Hospital. Jeff, you got any other questions about the G3, how you'd hook it up or anything else, let us know. Same for you, Rob, Christian, anything else we can do for you, let us know. Christian, what kind of food truck do you have? What kind of cuisine are you serving up? TGH built this water wall to protect the hospital. It worked. Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't hear about that. That's super cool. I can shout out some TGH staff members if needed, but I'll keep their names private for the moment. It's Taiwanese shaved ice and Colombian coffee. Me and my wife run it. That sounds awesome. Dude, we were talking about shaved ice on the stream.
Oh, shaved ice is back.
Christian runs shaved ice. Taiwanese.
And Colombian
That's
coffee.
awesome. Dude, Colombian coffee smacks. I gotta go to your truck.
Oh man, what's the best shaved ice flavor you have, and what makes it Taiwanese? Is the shaved ice from Taiwanese, or is the flavor Taiwan? He's like mixing two worlds here: Taiwanese shaved ice and Colombian coffee.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a cool mix.
I'm gonna
I
do.
wanna pick up one of each.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Korean coffee and Venezuelan boba. Fire.
Venezuelan boba. I don't know if that's a thing.
Oh,
It's like snow, not ice. Very cool. Very cool. I have a single 240 volt machine, but I run it from my generator off my panel. Would the G3 be able to run that 240 volt machine if, for an emergency, my generator is out of commission? Should be able to handle that. Shouldn't be an issue. G3 is a very powerful, reliable machine. Good replacement for any gas generator. You can even use your gas generator to charge up your Walrus. We have a video on that if you're interested. Milk-based fluffy stuff with some Taiwanese flavors like red bean. Oh, that sounds awesome. Siberia says, do the batteries have an active cooling system, fans? If so, how loud is the Rhino versus King Kong 2? Yes, they do have cooling. None of them are very loud. When those fans kick on, it's almost like having like a small, like if the fans were to kick on like your gaming PC or something, it's not very loud at all. King Kong 2 has more ventilation than the Rhinos. And the Rhinos and King Kongs and all of our other batteries are also all built in with internal BMS systems. That's the battery management system. It's AI powered. It tracks the temperature inside your battery, all the parameters, make sure everything stays within safe ranges, and it will automatically turn off your battery if a problem is detected, such as too high of a temperature. We also got built-in fire extinguishers too. Fires are extremely rare. I can't even think of hearing of any happening with our products myself, but if something were to happen either inside or outside the batteries, those built-in fire extinguishers will automatically kick on. They are temperature sensitive, and they will put out any fire in or around your system. We did a video testing those. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. I'll drop the link for it. But yes, we do have built-in fans. Anybody else has any other questions, let us know. Thanks for the questions, Christian, Siberia, Jeff. Anything else we can help you with, just let us know.
those guys got a good deal of it. Milk-based fluffy stuff. Jeez.
The red bean, that sounds really good. I like red bean a lot.
Do the batteries have an active cooling system? Fans? If so, how loud is the Rhino versus King Kong 2 things? Do they have fans inside? I don't think the batteries have fans inside.
The King Kong does.
Yeah?
King Kong
I
2
would say
has
it's like equivalent
fans.
to like...
It's like if you had a computer fan on.
Does the Rhinos have a fan? No, right? No,
No
right?
fan on the Rhino.
Pacific does? I mean, Rhino does? No, right? No, because they're just batteries. I think the inverter has the fan.
Let's see.
Okay, King Kong 2 has fan.
Yeah, King Kong 2 does have fan.
Okay, King Kong 2 has fan because it's very large. Rhino does not. And it's just like the sound of like, I don't know. I don't even know like what to compare it to. Should I just make the noise?
It's kind of like
Okay, it's like the sound of like a humidifier, I guess.
They get that burger.
Ese es súper finish.
I'm texting in now to decide between either G3 or G3 Plus extension and buy one. Thank you, Christian. We will do our best to hook you up with the best price possible, as always. If you need panels too, we'll help you out there too. Thanks for texting in. We'll get it right here in this room. If anybody else wants to text in, and the number is at the top of the screen, it's 747-282-0538. We offer exclusive live stream discounts while we're live and only while we're live. So if you want the lowest possible price on a BatteryEVO product, text the number. That's lower than anything you see online. Even our current Black Friday prices will go a little bit lower if you're on the live stream.
And if you're texting in to get your live deal, we're texting back.
You will be texted by Brian.
You'll be texted back. It's all flooding in at the same time. Remember, depending on the unit that you want, when you text in, let us know the unit you want. Let us know the kilowatt hour capacity you want. For example, if you're looking at the King Kong 2, we are limited on stock now. We've been selling those.
Going fast.
I do not consider waiting till the weekend for that unit specifically. G3s we still have some, but
There's a good chance we will be out of King Kong 2s.
we're going pretty
before
fast
Black
on the
Friday.
G3s too. We are going
G3s
pretty
are moving.
fast.
Yeah.
If you need a Komodo Mini, let us know. I'll hook you up on a Komodo Mini. We only have a certain limited amount of those as well. If you're looking for some kind of battery pack that you could use for camping, outdoor, RVing, Komodo Mini could work. But where it could be really helpful, let's say you have like a landscaping or construction company or something where you utilize, like you carry heavy stuff, you could use the Komodo Mini to tow heavy materials around so you don't have to carry it. You know, we did what, 600 pounds worth of concrete?
Yeah.
We did 600 pounds worth of concrete on top of the mini
It was
Komodo with the little tow.
400 pounds in the tow behind it and about 200 pounds just put right on top of it.
All right, Christian, we're texting you back. We'll get you a deal in a bit.
We got you, Christian. We're going to hook you up. I don't remember if you said what area you're in, Christian, but if it's close to Los Angeles, I want some of that shaved ice. And a cup of coffee.
Colombian coffee.
Also, if anybody who we've talked to is interested in hearing about any potential incentives from federal or state government that you might get for buying, let us know in your area. We'll help you out. Siberia says, do you recommend a specific rack system for roof mounting the solar panels that you sell? What do you think, Brian? I think you're better with this question than me. Do we recommend a specific rack system for roof mounting the panels
Not
we
really.
sell? Not a specific one. Nope.
Just get whatever's cheap on Amazon.
Yeah, we built our rack ourselves actually here because we use the same panels on our building here, and our team, the guys downstairs, built a rack custom. Good live stream so far today. If anybody else has any other questions, let us know. My name's Nick, this is Brian. We're streaming to you live from BatteryEVO in Los Angeles. We're in the marketing room. Right downstairs below us is our manufacturing warehouse where they're hard at work building their batteries. Let us know what you're trying to accomplish. We've been helping people out all day. You could be next. let us know if you guys got any other questions. I see 7 viewers in the chat. You don't have to ask a question to get the hookup, by the way. If you've just been watching and listening, you can still get that live stream discount. All you got to do is text in. If you've been listening for a while and you found anything we've said or any of the conversations we've had to be helpful or interesting, drop us a like. I only see 1 like on the stream right now, but we've helped quite a few people out today. It'd be helpful if you guys liked us. Helps us in the algorithm, lets YouTube know that we are doing and saying the right things in our niche of solar batteries. It is Black Friday week. For those of you who like joining us on the stream, Brian and I will be streaming all day long on Black Friday. First time we're doing that. We will be from morning until night, live on air, giving out Black Friday discounts. So feel free to join us again Friday.
Yeah, some pretty good chats.
Yeah, pretty good stream. I almost lost hope when our internet was bad at the beginning.
Don't lose hope. I'll always find a way.
Well, we're doing our
As
thing.
your CTO.
CTO?
Yeah. Chief
Technical officer?
Yeah, right?
Nice.
Charge of the
It's a good
technology?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I won't let you down. I have plenty of systems in place to make sure the chat goes okay. Now, if the Wi-Fi would have completely crashed, I don't know. We gotta send someone to fix the server. But other than that,
Think about how much knowledge people can pick up just from listening to a conversation between a CTO and a creative director.
dude, I don't think that chat will go
It's
anywhere.
like it's that $5 million or dinner with Jay-Z.
Yeah. Oh, which one are you picking?
Oh, I'm picking the $5 million.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm not
Yeah,
taking the dinner.
hell no.
I'm okay.
Dude, he's not gonna give me a single drop of information. He's just gonna sit there,
You're just gonna flex on you the whole time?
quietly eat his steak, and just be like, "Man, this idiot." That's what he's gonna be thinking if I pick the dinner. You know, Jay-Z would have picked the $5 million when he was coming up.
Jay-Z would have, yeah. Jay-Z would not have had a dinner with himself.
Yeah. Who was at the time when Jay-Z was coming up? Who was Jay-Z then? Like, who was the equivalent?
Run DMC. No, I don't know.
They were big. They were big.
But I don't know, because Jay-Z came up, what, like early 2000s?
90s.
Jay-Z came up in the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe yes. Not early 2000s? No, he was fully established in the early 2000s.
He was already doing Linkin Park collabs. In the early 2000s.
I forgot about that. I love that song too. That's so sick. I was like in the 6th grade bumping that
dude.
on my iPod
That
Nano.
was. Nah.
Wait, I don't think I had an
nostalgic.
iPod Nano. No, yeah, I did. But like the first gen.
I literally grabbed
First gen
those.
iPod
I remember
Nano.
downloading those songs off LimeWire.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when they finally got taken down, anytime you would download the song, then you'd get hit with the FrostWire and LimeWire are in a class action suit. I remember that.
Not good. Guys, ask us battery questions, or we're just gonna keep talking about Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
Ah.
Viewers in the chat, what's up, guys? Hey, I see you guys dropped some likes after I asked for it, so thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for liking the stream. A little like goes a long way. So thank you. tells the algorithm that we're not a bunch of fools.
I just found out about the Walrus G3.
There are no permits required for the G3 itself. The G3's on wheels, so that avoids the need for permits. If it was wall mounted, you might need to get a permit. Depending on your area, you may need a permit to have a sub panel. That depends on your state and city. But for the Walrus itself, no permits. If you have any other questions about the Walrus G3, please let us know. If you're kind of new to going off grid, solar / grid tied, all that stuff, we can walk you through it. Brian's got a whiteboard behind him. You tell us things like your square footage and what you're trying to power and how. We'll walk you through it, tell you how many solar panels you need if you need them, all that good stuff.
Something about the Walrus G3, it's the only permit that I need is to install the, damn, I got like a glare, generator sub panel. Or are there other permits I need for hooking up and installing solar panels to it? Technically, no. If you do an off-grid, are you gonna do a grid-tied solar install or off-grid solar install? And where are you planning on doing this?
Siberia, you mentioned earlier that you might have bigger inverters coming. How soon will they be released? Any previews? I can't give an exact date on when our larger inverters will be hitting. When we eventually get to the Walrus G4, which will happen at some point in 2025, that will have a more powerful inverter. We're always, every time we iterate on our products, we're going to upgrade them. Average view time, I got specs in front of me. I see the average view time for today's stream is over 7 minutes, so most of you guys are sticking with us for a while. Thanks for that. Siberia, you've been chilling with us for a good while now. Thanks for spending your Tuesday listening to the Battery Boys.
Still pretty early in the day. We'll
It
go on
is
to a
still
little
pretty
while
early in
more.
the day. Usually
Some
we
point I'm
start.
about to go take a lap, dude. I'm
Yeah.
getting
That's why
antsy
I
on
went
my
to go
chair.
get the rain on my face.
Have you gone to take your lap today, Chris? Everybody's got to take a lap once a day. It's important for your health.
I'm new, but I want to connect the Walrus to the sub panel. Does that mean it's on grid?
No.
No.
Well,
Kind of.
Kind
So
of, yeah.
it depends on how you're charging it up. So the sub panel will take you off of your main electrical grid when you're feeding power back into it. That means when you're feeding the power back into your house with the sub panel, it won't get registered on your meter and you won't be charged for that use of power. It's a quick way to lower your power bill. You can use time of use settings without having any solar panels to immediately cut your solar bill in half. Quick review, I'll explain that in more detail if you want. If you want more detail on time of use settings, I'll get into it. If you are charging up your Walrus with your main electrical grid, like if you're using your home's power to fill the Walrus up, then yes, you are technically grid tied. To go completely off the grid, you want to have your solar you want to have a solar panel setup that feeds directly into the Walrus G3 and then run the power into a sub panel, and then you'll be avoiding the main electrical grid altogether, and if you're generating enough electricity, you won't be charged a dime.
yeah. I think you explained that, right? I kind of half heard it. Yeah, on grid means that you're using your grid power to power your power pack. Off grid means using like PV solar panels or a gas or diesel generator to power up your battery pack, so it's not using the city's grid power. That would be off grid. If you're using your home's main electrical panel to power your power pack, that would be on grid or grid type.
If anybody's looking to purchase a G3 or any other BatteryEVO product, got good news. While we are live streaming, and only while this live stream is going, we have our live discounts available. So to get that, you just have to text the number at the top of the screen. That's 747-282-0538. Again, 747-282-0538. Just mention that you're a live stream viewer. That gives us the authorization to go lower than our website. That's even lower than our Black Friday prices, which are currently in effect. Lowest price possible. When this live stream ends, we can't do that anymore. So if you've been thinking about it, be sure to text us in at that number. We'll get you set up with a discount. And little secret, you don't actually have to buy right this second. You can text in, we'll set up the price for you. You can always complete your order later or even cancel it. Christian says, I have an existing 240 volt in my garage to charge my EV. Would having a second one installed to charge the G3 plus battery extension be expensive? What do you think, Brian? Usually it's not too bad.
With having a second one installed to charge the G3. I see. He wants another 240 volt.
We have an installer network, by the way, Christian.
I don't think you need it.
You don't think he needs it?
No, because it'll just be like, I mean, he'll get faster charge, but I don't think that if he could just utilize what his current system has, that way he doesn't have to spend more money on getting a whole nother 240 volt output to charge. I mean, I see what he's trying to say, because he's using, okay, so he's using the 240 volts in the garage to charge his EV, so he's able to get like a stronger power output. So he's probably getting a faster EV charge this way. Now, if he did another one, he could do this to charge the G3 quicker, but he'd probably have to do some type of permitting. Food truck I use is electric, so it would be charged at the same time as the G3.
That's cool.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
Okay.
Electric.
Maybe you could utilize the same one, and if you're charging the food truck, I would assume it'd also be charging your battery pack. I don't think that you should try to charge them separately. I mean, I guess you could. I just don't know how much more it would cost you to get a whole nother 240 volts in your garage to then charge the G3.
Yeah,
and you could probably do the wiring to have it charge both.
Let me look up. I'm just going to look up an average for you. That this isn't going to be like, hard facts on how much it'll cost you exactly, because it depends on who installs it for you and where. But I'm going to look up some averages. I'll tell you what we're looking at. Average cost for this installation ranges from $250 to $800 depending on your area and the factors involved in your garage. That's averages, but we're looking at, if these averages are true, then you're looking at under $1,000. It's not too bad, especially if it leans closer to that lower end. Beetle Me says, I'm interested in the off-grid setup for the Walrus, so that means no permits needed for the panels install that charges the Walrus. I'm in Northern California. Yeah, I don't believe you need permits for the panels, correct?
Solar panels?
Yeah.
I think it depends on your area.
They're in Alameda County, Northern California. I'll look it up for you to find out if you would need permits for that. But it's a great kit. So if you're looking to grab it, text us in. We'll get you hooked up at a low price. Christian says, thanks guys, I'm just trying to get away from the generator because the noise and the maintenance is annoying. Yeah, for real. I made a video actually about that. I do these little cartoons for our YouTube channel and stuff, where it's like, this is what a gas generator sounds like. And it's a little drawing of a generator with a face, and he just starts screaming at you like, ah! And it's like, this is what a walrus sounds like. It's just peace and quiet. But yeah, let me look up Alameda County, Northern California, permits. So for small residential rooftop solar systems, Alameda County provides an expedited over-the-counter permit process. So it sounds like you do need a permit for the panels in Alameda County, but they'll make it easy for you. It sounds like system size should not exceed 10 kilowatts. Weight should not exceed 5 pounds per square. There's a few things here you'll want to check, but this is to get a fast permit. One thing I can tell you with confidence is California really wants you to go solar, and they're trying to make it as easy and accessible. We're here in Los Angeles. That's where BatteryEVO is based. So we are no stranger to it. If you need an installer, by the way, see you're in California, we have a network of installers. So if you need help finding someone to hook up your system for you, we can get you connected.
I'm sick of the hair. Those stars.
Yeah, Beetle Me, are you looking into that? Are you looking into the kit, the Walrus Plus solar panels kit that we got? It's a great kit. Let us know. We'll get you set up. Just text us in. Black Friday plus live stream discount. You can't go wrong. Anybody looking forward to an off-grid Thanksgiving? I don't know what I mean by that.
Do you guys remember, Cedar, you dropped the price of the solar panels, correct? All kits, correct? You remember when we were initially explaining that anything that has a solar panel, we should have an image of the solar panel on like a circle that shows like the value.
Beetle Me says, my dad has been interested in getting something like this off-grid and hooked up to the main house. Any idea how much it would cost to get the sub panel installed and connect my Walrus to the house? So once your solar panel is installed, hooking up the Walrus is really simple. It's just you plug it right in. The sub panel is the only real installation process that you would need. I'll grab an estimate for you. Again, this is just going to be averages, but you can once it's installed, once you have the sub panel in your house, you just take your 50F extension cable and plug it right in. I will send you a video link in the chat for a video that we made showing you just how to do that. It's very simple. Made it as easy as possible for you guys. So your average cost of installing a sub panel in a home can range anywhere from about $400 to $1,200 depending on your area. I know you're in Alameda, California. California can sometimes be a little pricier than other parts of the country, so keep that in mind. But it's a simple installation. Most electricians have done it before and are very familiar with it. And once that's done, all you have to do is just plug right in. There's no complicated installation process required in that sense.
Is the chat still going?
His house, I mean, yeah, we're still going. Beetle Meat, is your dad's house also in California, or is it another part of the country?
can charge itself.
You don't want to leave the chat over
You can
here?
drive that down. That's good.
Yeah, what you saw downstairs was the prototype. We've been using that to show everybody. That's the full.
Anybody else has any other questions, let us know. If you found our answers to be helpful or informative, be sure to drop a like on the stream. It helps us out a lot.
Again, we made it green.
But yeah, Beetle Me, it's a quick installation. I'll drop that link for you in the chat now.
All the stuff that's going in comes back to us and it's recycled. So we put nothing in there. 10 years. Well, what happens with these is we build the modular. So what happens is we send an electrician on it and just take the modular. We can actually
Got
diagnose
some
it.
videos coming your way, Beetle Me.
Because we can look right into the unit. Absolutely. By the way, I'm looking at something very simple.
Here, this is a brand new video at how to install the Walrus G3 in your home. Okay, would look at $1,200 plus the cost of your kit. Probably his house is in Alameda, California. Yeah, sounds good. So probably cost of kit and then factor in those installation fees. Also, if you have an installer hooking up your solar panels for you, make sure to factor that into your budget as well. But as you know, we're in California. There's a lot of solar incentives here. Every step of the process, from your panels to your battery, you can get tax credits on, and even some of the installation, you can probably get some tax credits on. Be sure to look it up if you want. I can do a little research for that as well. Drop some information for you guys in the chat.
You're just going to screw them together, plug it in, test it, and you're up and running. Does that make sense?
Tornado of businessmen.
Oh man, I had a couple of live guests inside the studio. If anybody wants anything with an off-grid solar kit, usually the off-grid solar kit was priced at around $2,500, which is the lowest in the market. But right now, with the discounted price, any of these solar kits, you're getting them at about, what is it, $1,400, Chris? About $1,400 to start on a 4-panel kit or a 4.4 kilowatt solar kit. So if you want 8, that's double. 14 plus 14, that's about 32 for 8.8. Oh wait, damn, I think I messed up. Right? That's correct, right?
Yeah,
Hang on, let me see. I think I did my math wrong. 14. Wait. What was that thing? Okay.
Yeah, just pick a couple, maybe do Mr. Easter.
Yeah.
750 for 4 pieces. Only if they like it.
There you go. So okay, yeah. So for 4.4, about 1,400. That's gonna be the best price available.
Maybe he thought we all moved the same thing.
Yeah.
That'd be ideal.
Yeah.
Chris, you want to get that box in here? You want to get that box in here?
Does it work? This is guys do with
Oh,
I don't know whether you know put it together or something with YouTube.
we said to look at Andy.
Yeah, they
If anybody's just joining this live stream, welcome. My name's Nick. This is Brian. We're streaming you live from BatteryEVO. We are here to answer all your off-grid questions. Let us know what you're trying to accomplish. We'll get you started. Even if you are brand new to the solar game, we can break it down for you. We got exclusive live stream discounts on all BatteryEVO products, so let us know what you're trying to acquire. We'll help you out. We'll send you that discount. You just got to text us. 747-282-0538.
We might be out of King Kongs as of today.
Oh, really?
Maybe. Depends. Because there's a couple people who are interested. So if anybody needs this pack, the King Kong 2 or the
Fast
Pacific,
motion.
call in
gotta move fast.
because we will be out very soon. All of the inventory will be out soon.
So you guys own slaves? Hey man, they were playing right now. Yeah. He's like, text me.
If he's expecting free work, I'm not.
If anybody else has any other questions, let us know. Rob says, with sub in garage, I would need to have NEMA 50R and 50P connected to that. So, let me, that link that's right above you actually, Rob should have some detailed diagrams within that video, but I'm gonna open it up to you. You should only need the receptacle port, like to receive power in your sub panel. Your electrical main panel would be where you want your power coming out and into the walrus. Your sub panel is where you want your power coming in from the walrus. So you just need to be able to receive the NEMA 50 amp power. Unless you're planning on setting up a little differently. Rob says we'll check that video. Thanks, Rob. If you have any other questions, though, we'll help you out here as much as you need. Christian says, hey guys, another question. What are the difference between the G3 and Rhino 3, just battery size? So there's a few differences here. Battery capacity is going to differ, but the biggest difference is that the G3 is an all-in-one unit. So the G3 is a battery and inverter all in one. The Rhino is a standalone battery, so you would need to pair it with either one of our inverters or a separate inverter that you could purchase elsewhere. For your uses, if it's for your truck, Christian, I would recommend the G3. It's a much more compact unit. Those Rhinos are bigger than the G3, like just one Rhino battery without an inverter is going to take up more space than the Walrus G3 plus inverter. Rhino's great for the home, but if it's for your truck, definitely go G3. Christian says, appreciate it. No problem, Christian. You got any other questions? We will still be here.
Alright, if you're just joining the chat, good job. We're gonna let this go. Nick almost canceled his whole live because he was feeling a little, I don't know.
We were having internet problems at the very beginning. I almost was like, F it. But
what is that thing you said that your wife called you the other day?
My wife called me a passionate DJ.
This dude went out to the ring, calmed himself down. He was about to close out this whole live because people were not funneling into the live. But don't worry. As your CTO, Nick, I have managed a way to get people to find their way back here. Now, it's not as fast as we anticipated, but it's working. It's my backup option. Right? I always got an emergency backup in my back pocket, just like the G3.
I was, if you weren't going to make
you were going to hit that.
I was going to. Yeah. I'll be like, if you need an emergency backup.
Dang.
Andy, he was talking about Ellie. You are watching the Battery Evo live stream. My name's Nick and this is Brian. We're streaming to you live from the Battery Evo HQ here in Los Angeles, California. We're coming to you from the marketing office upstairs. Right downstairs below us is our manufacturing warehouse where the guys are hard at work building your batteries. So if you have any questions about what we do here, how you might use a Battery Evo Walrus G3, for example, to go off-grid, we'll walk you through it. We can even get into the nitty-gritty with you on your house size, AC, solar panels, all that stuff. We'll help you come up with the perfect setup just for you. Just let us know. Ask us anything. We're here to help. And while we're live, only while we're live, we got exclusive live stream discounts for any viewers. You just got to text in the number at the top of the screen. We'll hook you up. If you've been listening to the chat for a little while, and found anything that we've said to be helpful or interesting, drop us a like on the stream. It helps us out. One like goes a long way to tell the YouTube algorithm that we're doing the right thing.
Y'all are texting in, we're texting you back. Just give us a few minutes. People are running the numbers. They're counting on all their digits on their fingers, trying to get you a good deal. They're going like this. Look, Chris.
They want like all these five.
Everybody here knows how to do the times table nines trick, right?
Isn't it like you put like
Yeah. You guys all know that, right? Right,
three
Nick?
both sides, right?
What was it?
The times tables, the nines trick.
No.
You don't know that? That's a California thing?
Dude, I went to art school.
Oh, they teach you this in middle school. All right, so this is the nines trick. So if you're doing multiplication by 9, let's say you do 9 times 3. So you see you put down the third digit, and then it's 2, and then 7. So it's 27.
What?
So if you do 9 times 4, you put down the fourth digit, it's 3 and 6, 36.
Wow. I
Yeah?
didn't know that one.
There you go. You're going to use that on your next film set,
That
dude.
is weird, dude.
That's so hot, huh? It has to be like some
That's kind of sus.
What the heck?
The dudes who use the giant calculator? When they use
The abacus? I don't know how to use that.
The abacus.
Abacus.
Oh, that was sick. Abanick?
Doesn't hit the same.
Albatross.
Abatami.
Abatami kind of hits.
Tommy, do you know how to use an abacus? Yeah. A what? Don't know that one, dude.
Who's here? Andy. What? You got to go half and half and start a bee farm?
Oh yeah.
That always got his honey all day.
Yeah, I know how to make mead, so I
You say mead?
fermented
Like
honey.
syrup?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've made it a couple times. We've brewed our own
That
honey
means
wine
it or no?
at home. No, it's good. It's really good. It's quite good. You ferment the honey into wine. Our best one we left fermenting for like a year and a half before we opened it up.
What's the minimum?
4 weeks.
Also, that you got
Yeah, it was very tasty. It's really sweet. Tastes like honey, of course.
When I first did it, because I
it'll-
wanted to
it'll work.
when
it doesn't have
The
to be
alcohol in it is
consistent,
real.
It just turns into like more liquid.
no, you add water and stuff, like you make something called a mess, which is, I think it's been a while, but
If anybody in the chat wants to talk about home brewing honey wine, I've got experience.
it is wine.
Wait, what? Experience with what?
Andy and I have home brewed honey wine several times. Mead.
Home brewed honey wine?
Yeah, it's wine made out of honey. Also known as mead. But
Also
we've
known
done it
as
a
what?
few times. Mead.
Mead? Oh,
Yeah. It's really good though. It's really sweet.
put that with a little bit of hot water, dude. Did wonders for you.
With my water, I just take it like this because they said it's like cough syrup.
That's true.
What happened? We're doing a happy spin. He's just happy.
That's right. That's right. I get to.
All right.
So I will do like 3 pull-ups.
3 pull-ups.
Like yes, yeah.
This dude. Tommy, how many pull-ups can you do? Yes.
Ryan,
That worked.
Ryan texted me to tell you in the chat. Awesome. Now I know.
I told him that you said hi, and I told him to tell you that he said hi.
Excellent. Hi, Siberia.
Now we know this works. Now we know.
We got multiple lines of communication to Siberia right now.
This is the equivalent to like the cup with the string.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, tell Nick that I said that you said that he said.
Should we raise this tree?
Oh man, if you're just joining the chat, ask us a question. If you're trying to go off grid, if you're trying to do a grid tight set, honestly, right now is probably the best time to try off grid. Like if you got like a what do you call that? Like a little canopy or a, what's that other word for it? The paragola? You know what I'm talking about? Paragola?
Like just like a covering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got one of those, a carport at your house, this is the best chance to try to do an off-grid setup. You don't have to do a crazy 30-panel setup. You could get away with just 4 solar panels, priced extremely aggressively right now for the next couple of days. Pair that with a G3 unit, and then you got free energy as long as there's sun. So while there's sun out, this is your chance. I mean, you could do grid tight installs, but honestly, taking advantage of trying to do off-grid setups is probably your best bet, because how are you gonna lower your electricity bills in the long run?
I haven't heard of any single person ever who's regretted taking their house off the grid. No one's ever hit us back up and be like, hey, you know what? I took my house off the grid and I don't like it. Doesn't happen.
Yeah. Doesn't happen. Hey, you guys did a good job with that video.
Andy's killing it as always.
Today's Tuesday.
Call it Black Tuesday, the way we're giving out these Black Friday discounts. Got 6 viewers in the chat. What's going on, guys? Okay. Let's take some of these off. I do. Let's remove L1, standard, root beer, and gas maybe make your feet bigger on them and maybe more smaller. This little thing right here is what he's going to fit that. On the window.
Man, we still got a good amount of time on this live to go. Woo, everybody's shoving in the chat, dude, or in the text message.
Alright, text us.
Oh man. Okay, we're gonna hook you up.
Okay, Brian, going with the 8.8 kW system. Excellent.
Let me get you
Stuff,
set up then.
Siberia, we'll get you hooked up.
Slower, but more slower, and if anything happens, always keep the valve not gonna break at all. Yeah, just like that watch. Use that watch. Yeah.
Alright, Sabir, we'll get you hooked up right now in a bit.
If anybody else has any other questions, just let us know.
What the? I gave you the screen and you
Tommy. Back me up here. I gotta say I'm sorry? You're little with the... Man, I can't win out here.
Siberia says, thanks guys, no problem, Siberia, we got you covered.
What the heck? I'm not gonna lose, bro. I'm not gonna lose. Huh? Oh, you heard that? This is why this dude's like finally going up the list. Took him a long time, but he's finally climbing up there.
I haven't heard the rankings in a while. Yeah,
Rankings changed recently.
Good job.
Tommy's finally made his way up the list. Knicks.
I've like elevated beyond the list. Brian's now on my list.
Alright, whatever. I don't even got anything for that. You've gone so high up the list that we're on the Knicks list now.
I'm just trying to play Guitar Hero and eat some mashed potatoes. I feel that.
What's the new list? Alright, so Chris was still number one. I don't know. That dude's been acting a little shady lately. Coming here wearing glasses in the daytime inside.
We all know why.
It's a little weird. He just throws them on. I don't know. You might be dropping a couple points, but I don't know. It's still a little hard for him to go up to the number 2 spot. Tommy's been doing a good job. He's gone up the list. I don't know if he's top 6 yet, though. He's still easily sub 7, like. But I think he's in the top 10. Ellie just got here. He's over there roasting Jeff. That easily puts him in the top 6.
Oh yeah, roasting Jeff puts you up.
Sajar's been on it with the discount codes. Sajar's top 4. Andy's been getting too much glaze lately, so that knocks him down points. If you're gonna get glaze from everyone else, you can't be top 5 on the list. I'm sorry, Andy. You're sub 7 for sure.
Too many sources of glazing.
I just, I'm just trying to get
Saying that through clenched teeth, tears down the eyes.
Alright, so the list is changing around here. Tommy, you might be in the top 6 soon. We'll see how you handle this situation right now.
Tommy, if you do a backflip on stream.
And no, he's gonna get too much glaze. He's gonna go back down. He's already the Barnes and Noble king. You can't also do backflips on stream, dude.
You missed it, Brian. Wilson glazed this whole team yesterday.
They were telling me about it. They were telling me. He told me that he only glazed this side of the team, though, and no glaze came this way.
Yeah. I think it was just everything in his peripheral vision within a certain radius.
This dude was just looking only to the left?
He just did like a 10-foot radius glaze.
I heard there was no glaze coming this way. It was full right side table glaze. The Duvalin table is getting all the glaze. Poor Tommy, huh? That was not on Wilson's top 5 list.
Photogenic table got
Tommy is on Wilson's sub 7 list. Ellie, he doesn't even know you're here.
He does.
You're shelved, dude.
I acknowledged him. He acknowledged me.
He messaged me earlier. He's like, "Why is that kid here?" When you bring you told me to bring what was that other kid's name?
Jerry.
You told me to bring Jerry back instead. If Jerry was here, that table would have been full glaze.
I like Jerry.
Who likes Jerry? Doesn't like Ellie. Oh man, you fumbled it when you were new Nick for that one day.
No.
You ran out of that chair so fast.
I'm gonna need another Amazon gift card.
This is an N95.
Rob says, when charging from a generator, does it have to be pure sine gen? Do you know the answer to that, Brian? Pure sine wave on the generator in order to charge your walrus?
When charging from a generator, does it have to be pure sine gen? Pure sine gen, I think what it needs to be at least 5 kW on a 220 volt. I think pure sine wave, it's just going to be a little bit smoother, but 220 volts, minimum 5 kW. Serdar, can you help her with this order? They're going to need extra solar on that.
Shoot me a message. What's up, though?
Oh, tell your viewers that we're going to be at World of Concrete.
That's right.
World of Concrete
in Las Vegas.
Not to be confused with World of Warcraft.
21 to 23 Las Vegas.
I didn't know you like cement that much, dude. That's what happens when you get older, Nick. You just start liking like.
The more you like concrete.
The more you just love cement.
Every day that passes.
Drywall.
Man, this would be
a nice grassy pasture.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw this dude playing with clay the other day.
Building an Adobe.
Yeah, imagine we go to his office and he has one of those clay like spinning things. How much does those cost? Can we get one of those in here?
Yeah.
They're so sick.
Can't believe we had somebody actually with shaved ice. We've been like talking about shaved ice drinks for a while.
Yeah.
Happy we're finally making that dream come true.
The shaved ice stream is real.
The ice cream stream is happening.
Yeah. I mean, the guy, Christian, was in the chat today. He has a food truck. Big part of what he does is shaved ice.
Fire.
All right, we're still gonna go live for another more than an hour still. Wow, we got time today. The guy who loves concrete's going home early, so you're not gonna get that Jeff deal. Great, nice to know we have your support on the busiest days of the year. Not even. Not even. Oh man, Jeff's a good guy. See,
that boy.
for the amount of roasting we give him, he's a good guy.
Can you use the solar panel for something else?
That's what he wants. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because more can't handle that much.
Well,
If you want something for something else, then it's fine. But
I think it's for that system.
basically,
No? Okay, hold on. Let me ask you. Even if you do a parallel setup? Same thing?
Anybody's just joining the live stream, welcome. It's the Battery Evo Live. I'm Nick, this is Brian. We're streaming to you live from the Battery Evo HQ in sunny Los Angeles, California. Actually a little rainy today, but all the same. We're in the marketing room at Battery Evo. Right downstairs below us is the manufacturing warehouse where they're building your battery systems. So let us know what you're trying to accomplish, whether you're looking to take your home off the grid, lower that power bill, or upgrade your golf cart from lead acid to lithium, or anything in between. We'll get you started. I know it can seem like a lot to manage when you're getting into going off grid, a lot of numbers to crunch, some investments to make, but we'll make it as easy for you as possible. Helps if we know your square footage, things like that. We'll figure out exactly how much power you need, how many panels you need if you're not set up with them already, and more. Brian's got a whiteboard behind him. He can break down all the details for you. While we're live, and only while we're live, we got live stream discounts. So you can text us at 747-282-0538. It's the number at the top of the screen. We'll get your text right here in this room, and when we see it, we will give you a discount on whatever product you are looking for. That's a live stream discount. It's lower than anything you see on our online shop, lower than our Black Friday pricing that's in effect right now. If you want to get a Battery Evo product, live stream discount is the way to get it at the lowest possible price.
Going back on my show after the week. Just doing the plastic big rock.
Man, look at our views. Who's into angel numbers here?
I actually, in times of need, like when I'm really like
When you're really down
desperate
bad?
about something or down bad, yeah, I'll like look for signs and I'll be like, all right, what does this number mean?
When it was COVID and the gas got really high, I was driving the truck at the time. So like I would pour gas and it'd be like $111 or like crazy numbers like that. And I was like, dude, the gas out here giving out angel numbers.
Damn.
And I was filling up that tank every 4 days. It was a trunk. That was not the vibe. And I worked over at Voro with the electric scooters, and did I ever get one? No.
Let's just go pick one up right now.
If anybody needs Black Friday deals on anything other than a battery pack, I got deals on electric scooters and Atlas Lensco cinematic lenses.
Oh yeah.
So if you're a videographer, director, DP, what are the other roles?
I mean,
Nick knows the roles. If you like cinematic stuff, over at Atlas Lensco, I can hook you up on a great deal on some cinematic lenses, or at Vora Motors for some electric scooters, or on a mattress, or on some esthetician courses, or some deals on silk screening and embroidery, or some deals on some beauty care from Spain, or some, what else? I'm missing some stuff here. Rain gutter installations. If anybody needs a rain gutter installation, let me know in the chat, but this is for a limited time only because this is a battery show, but I just used the time in need to put a plug out there.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
And the TikTok is getting AIDS.
Good job. If anybody needs a car, a used vehicle in the Los Angeles area, we have got you.
We got
Nick,
it.
I've been doing too much. You know it, I know it, Chris doesn't know it.
Chris, you need a car?
Chris has a car. No. So we'll let the chat build up again.
Yeah? Does he this team is not like a thing that's called like a triple dipper or something like that? Yeah, so we want my son to say that.
Okay, let me fix this other thing over here.
You're heading out or what?
Yeah.
Are you really? No, you're not.
Turn off my stuff, yeah.
He's not leaving. He's not leaving. He's messing with you.
Nah, I'll be like, I'm gonna check in with the factory. I'll be in touch. I'll be down
Dude,
there.
you got him all confused.
I'm kind of like the glue, you know, like, if not, they don't talk downstairs.
BLD says, had to step away, but thanks for the video link. No problem. If you got any other questions, we'll still be doing this for a little while. So
We got a little
still
bit of
help you out.
time. You got a little bit of time to get your deals. We're hooking people up. If you feel it's taking a little bit of time, it's because we're trying to get you extra deals, okay? There's deals online. But when we try to get you extra deals, we got to run the numbers. If we did a quick like math test, who do you think would win? Who do you think is the best? If it's not like too hard math, like did you guys ever do those like multiplication table tests?
Yeah.
Who do you think's got it?
Probably like Sardar.
You think Sardar's top one? I think me, Sardar, and Tommy get top three. That's my go-to. I don't know. I feel like Andy has them memorized.
Well, I guess he didn't know what happened yesterday, bro.
Hey, Tommy, I'm cocky when it comes to math, or what? Huh? Me, yeah. You don't know. What the heck? Why do you have all the cool guy one-liners? Dude, it's like when they say like, how old are you? And you're like, I don't know, how old do you think I am?
Yeah,
It's
dude,
like, oh
forget
God.
that.
I know you do. That's what I'm saying. That's like the cool guy answer, like, oh my gosh. How old do you think I am? Oh my God, just tell me. After that response, 16. Go for it. I'll probably take a lap after.
Full sprint.
Nick has now left the building. If anybody wants a deal, this is your chance. I'm going to give you the Nick's gone deal. It'll just be a little bit better just because Nick's gone. The view count is going down, but we did have a lot of good chats.
You were going crazy earlier, huh?
Yeah, I was going crazy. We'll see though. People will probably jump back in a little bit. So if you're seeing this and you want a deal, text the number up on the screen. We're working on your deals. You could ask something in the chat and we could explain to you how to use our systems. Remember, it's not always about these units. We have golf cart batteries, RV batteries, forklift batteries. We don't usually talk about the forklift batteries. Home systems. You know, Chat is going crazy today. Just text in. It's now 333. Who believes in angel numbers again? Who? Probably. Did you just throw it in there? Dude, tell me he's cracking up over there. Do you? Dude, that is crazy, Ellie. You're gonna get shelved again. You should have took it a consensus on the chat first.
I'm gonna give it 40 to HR.
It's probably Serdar. Look at You believe in angel numbers? Oh, never mind. He gave angel numbers. Do you believe in this? No? It's like the 111, 222, 333, 444. Like when it's consecutive numbers back to back, they all have like meanings, and they're called angel.
And it's like 888 and you take a screenshot.
How would your phone read 888? That's 334. What do you? Oh my God! This guy can't even believe in angel numbers.
I meant 333. This is making money on the board or what? This is got to sell or what?
He knows about angel numbers. He doesn't know what's up.
We're teaching him right now.
Either, by the way. I don't know.
You don't know either? It's like when you get the 111, 222.
Yeah, like you're showing him like
Yeah.
triplets.
This dude was like straight up. He straight up threw Nadine under the bus so fast.
How is that thrown under the bus?
Throwing me under the bus, that's not true.
Well, he pointed at you first.
That's not throwing somebody under the bus.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
If everybody wants, I can be the bus driver.
Riding downhill with the shit.
Yeah, what the heck is going on? All this shrapnel, dude. This is why this side of the table got no glaze.
Wrong, man.
You guys are not as optimistic as this side of the table.
They said since it's raining outside, we have to be inside today.
Inclement weather? I was supposed to ask something else before the angel numbers came up.
Inclement.
Man, the left side of this table is not working out for me.
It is.
Increments.
Alright, if anybody's just jumping in the chat, you're getting in here at a good time because it's the live chat. And if you needed a good deal, text the number up on the screen. We got all new videos. We basically upgraded the way we do videos right now. If you still need more help explaining this, let us know how we can help you explain these videos better, and we'll make more videos. But we have the power units to do grid-tied installs, off-grid installs, power your RV. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard this, but supposedly after this year, RVs are now banned to be sold in California. Do you guys know that? Yeah, I saw something about that. I don't know a lot of details about it, but it's like California, Washington, New York, and maybe Colorado. they're gonna ban the sale of RVs in those states. I don't know. Generators too. Generators is a thing. But when you're going like to Anaheim, there's that big place that's called like RV World or whatever. What are they gonna do? So if you're just joining now, text the number up on the screen, or you can ask something in the chat and I'll answer your guys' questions. Nick went out for a quick lap. He was feeling a little antsy, so he went out for a full sprint. He'll come back and tell us his 100-meter dash time. What do you guys think Nick's 100-meter dash time is? I think he's got a solid 14.
What's 100 meters?
The straight line? Yeah, but it's the straight line, only one side.
So pretty much on football now?
Yeah.
A fast 100-meter time is like 9 seconds.
You think it's like from here to the exit where they load up?
Maybe a little
Or
less.
that's a lot.
Just remember when we used to run around the track?
Yeah.
On P? Okay, it's one side.
Yeah. One side only?
Like one,
Like one U?
not even a U, like one
side
straight.
line.
Yeah. Like literally like not
You
even,
can actually do that like in 9 to 12 seconds?
if you're fast you can do it like in 9 seconds.
I got like...
Yes, you have. You have a football, like a track in your school? Okay, the 100 meters is the straight part of the thing.
Maybe like
You probably got like a 11. I feel like you don't run that fast. I think Tommy could do like a 10, 10.4. Huh? 9 would be like you run every day. Like you practice track and field. Sergio's slow. Huh? World record? I think it's like 7 something. Wait, actually I could be wrong. Oh no, you're right. Sorry. Okay, so 9.58 seconds is the real. Okay, so yeah, so like a 10. So you're probably pushing like a high 10, high 11.
Welcome to the BatteryEVO live stream. If anybody's just joining us, my name's Nick and this is Brian. We're here to answer your BatteryEVO questions. It's been a little warm up for our all-day stream. Do a long one.
Yeah. So now, yeah.
Get ready for this all-day Friday.
Yeah. So we've been. Might be out of King Kong 2s by Friday.
I think
we'll be all
out
out.
of G3s.
Someone's probably gonna buy the last set of them probably tomorrow, or by Thursday.
I can see it.
So if you're waiting for Black Friday, don't do that.
Not smart.
Not a good idea. Nick is not gonna like that. Our fulfillment team's
I might,
gonna.
if you come to me on Friday asking for a King Kong 2 and we've already sold out of them, I'm probably gonna act like a passionate diva.
Who is this diva?
What the? I think I'm gonna take a lap, dude.
You got this. You've earned it.
Anybody's just joined the chat? Good job. I'm gonna go take a lap. I'm gonna go see how fast I can do my 100-meter sprint. Tommy, you're next. If Tommy has a faster 100-meter sprint than me, he could get in the top 6. But here's the thing, I'm not willing to race him to prove it. I'm the fastest in the office, but I'm not willing to race anybody to prove it. You guys just have to take my word for it. Fred's an easy top 3 fastest though. Easy. Or maybe one of the warehouse guys. Some of those warehouse guys can probably dart, huh, Chris?
Yeah.
Kind of want to know. We should make Gary send out like a company email and be like, we're having a foot race. Everybody go
That's
outside.
the all-day live stream.
We're having a foot race.
Go outside.
Yeah. Just do
Go.
a relay race.
Yeah. Well, he can't. He's not available anyway, right?
That's what I'm saying. Do you want me to have them call so that they can just do them now, or will you guys do this order later around 6 or 7 p.m. tonight? Like I get them call in, or will be here for you?
So when he's running it, kind of sounds like we could do that. Yeah, they're calling him. Tell him that. We'll be here. Tell him, call him when you're available. Yes. Yeah. Say yes. Well, because he said there's an online option. There is an online option. And if he's around that time, yeah. Yes. Yes.
Anybody's got any questions, let us know. Welcome to the BatteryEVO live stream. I'm Nick, and Brian is missing. So ask me a question. Beetle me, you getting those G3s for you and your dad? Father and son G3 action. Texted the number and haven't gotten the discount price yet. Okay, thanks for letting us know, Beetle Me. Brian is going to be getting an earful from me when he gets back. Do you guys have the text access, Tommy and Nadine? Would you please try and find BatteryEVO's text. They texted in but never got their discount price. Thanks, guys. We're gonna hook you up, BatteryEVO. Glad I asked. Anybody else has any other questions, let us know. See, we still got a couple viewers in the chat. Thanks for sticking around for the long haul today, guys. I see a few of you like BatteryEVO, Siberia, you've been spending a few hours with us today. Brian, BatteryEVO texted in, but looks like they got their discount. Cool.
Yeah, they did not.
They just got it.
Oh.
They just got it.
Yeah, there's a ton of people texting in.
Thanks, BatteryEVO. Thanks for
If
bearing
you're
with
not
us.
getting
We
your
got you.
response, text one more time so it goes to the top of the whatever you call it, the feed. What time do you presume you will cancel this feed, Nick?
What time do I presume?
Did I use that right?
No, you did. You did.
Oh.
Excellent. I don't know. Maybe. We want to call it a little after 4. If it doesn't pick back up. Yeah.
Okay.
Give it about 20 more minutes or so. See if we get any more chat action. But if it stays at the rate it's currently at, we can wrap it up in about 20 minutes or so. But you guys are hearing it. About 20 minutes left to get that live stream deal. So if you've been thinking about doing it, make sure you text in while you still can. Because when this live stream ends, we won't be giving out those live stream discounts anymore. Luckily, we just made sure to loop back and take care of BatteryEVO. If any other guys out there want to get that discount, hit us up. Doesn't matter what you're looking to buy. It could be anything from our largest batteries, like our BatteryEVO Grizzly, to our small little golf cart batteries. We'll hook you up either way. We just want to give you a discount. Text us in. BatteryEVO says Dad has some solar panels laying around that he's been since he has been experimenting with those hook up to the Walrus or their specific specifications. As long as they are standard PV cables, you will be good. Your Walrus G3 comes with a PV to Anderson cable included, so you'll just connect your positive and negative on the PV side of your included cable to your solar panels, and then run that right into the side of your Walrus. So you should be good. Yeah, standard, if they're standard PV, which I don't even think there are different connections for solar panels. So if it's PV, you just go PV to Anderson. That's an included cable on your system. You'll be good to go. You can actually see it in the video playing behind me and Brian, how it plugs in. Anybody's just joining us, welcome. It's BatteryEVO live stream. I am Nick, creative director extraordinaire, and this is my assistant Brian.
What the?
I was seeing if you were going to let that slide. This is our CTO Brian. We are streaming to you live from BatteryEVO. Beatlemese says sounds good. Is the Walrus the smallest all-in-one system you have with a 22 kilowatt hour battery? Yeah, not only is it our smallest all-in-one system, but it is bigger capacity than some of the systems that are larger than it. It's as far as size to storage capacity, it's definitely the best we got. It really is. I mean, you can see it behind Brian. If you want to take another close-up look at it, let us know. I can make Brian's camera a little bigger, and he can give you a little spin around to the unit if you want. But yeah, it's as far as a lot of power in a small unit, G3 is really. I was kind of surprised when I saw it because it's significantly smaller than the G2s. You really see the difference when you see it next to the G2. And it's got almost double the capacity of the G2. We really we cracked the code on packing more capacity into a smaller battery system. It's convenient though. Thanks for the questions, BeetleMe. If anyone else has any other questions, just let us know. Again, my name's Nick, this is Brian. We are here to help you out. Whether you're looking to go off the grid, get some solar panel or grid tied savings, we'll get you started. I know a green energy journey can seem like a lot of steps at the beginning, but it doesn't have to be complicated, especially with an all-in-one unit like the Walrus, which is plug and play. Put a sub panel in your home, plug it right in, and you are good to go. We'll walk you through it though. If you have questions about your square footage, how many panels you might need, how much capacity is right for your house, your AC, we'll break it down for you. Beatomy says, thanks, we've been looking for something like this, but ideally with less kilowatt hour capacity. Any plans for that in the future?
Says less?
Why would you want less storage capacity? Is it a price thing? I mean, we have the Walrus. Do we have any G2s left, or are they all gone? Because the G2 has less capacity.
Maybe have like maybe 1 or 2 in stock, but
We could maybe, if we have 1 or 2 G2s in stock, it's a little bit bigger as far as like physical size than the G3, but it's only 13 kilowatt hour capacity in comparison to the 22, so that's less storage capacity. If that's what you're looking for, and we'll probably sell that to you pretty cheap if we still got them. Price and weight. I see. What else would we have? Would we have any other options other than G3 if we want to get them something set up with inverter and storage that's lighter, smaller, maybe not smaller but lighter and cheaper anyway? What about a Rhino? What about a Rhino with an inverter?
because he wants less capacity.
He wants less capacity because he wants less weight, and he wants cheaper. So maybe Rhino plus inverter would be a good bet. Let me take a look.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, you get less capacity for sure.
Yeah. I'll find something for you. I'll drop it in the chat for you to take a look at. Beatlemede, no need to apologize for taking over the chat. I like to see those comments coming in. Didn't see the G2 option. That is cool. Yeah, let me. I'll drop a couple links for you. You got options. Yeah, G2 is it's cheaper than the G3. We'd have to confirm if we have any G2s left. Brian said we might have 1 or 2 holdovers still in stock that we could move for you. We really did sell pretty much every single G2 in existence over the summer. So here is a link to our 48 volt Rhino 3. This will have 15.5 kilowatt hour capacity, cheaper price, lighter unit. But you would need an inverter for it. It doesn't have an inverter built in the same way that the Walrus does. But check that out, it might work for you. It's a great product. People love the Rhinos. Comparable to the Powerwall. Anybody's just joining the stream, my name's Nick, this is Brian, and I see a question. I have a G2, can't get it to charge off my 240 generator. How are you hooking it up, Bill? You might have already seen it. I'll drop our video for you though on how we did it, because we have charged the G2 with 240 gas generators before, no problem. So I'll send you that video so you can take a look at how we did it. But let me know how you did it. Maybe we can tweak it somehow. I can also give you a technical support number if you want to get into the nitty-gritty with my boy Fred.
Yo, I just saw here New Hampshire does not have sales tax. Neither does Oregon.
Here.
Or Delaware.
G2 plus gas generator. That is how we did it. But happy to answer any other questions you got. Let me know. Thanks, guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving. You have a happy Thanksgiving as well, Rob. And good Black Friday weekend, all that good stuff. Take care. New generator tested, putting out 240, use the cord that came with it. Where did you plug into your Walrus? Is there any chance that you plugged your generator power into the AC out? I know that might sound like a stupid question, but they look similar. AC input port. Sounds like you're doing it right.
220 volts? Oh, wait.
I'm gonna drop you our expert line. This is
Yeah.
This is a special phone number that brings you right to our technical experts. They might be able to help you out. Ask for Fred. If Fred's not in though, any of our technical support team.
You might need to do a change in the system settings for input charge, I think.
It's a system settings
Charging
thing, change the
voltage.
voltage.
I think so,
Yeah, I
but
think
let
that
him
might
talk
be
to
it.
the tech stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, call in that number to confirm, but I think Brian might be right, Bill. I think you might need to go into your settings and change the charging voltage. No problem, Bill. Good luck. Hope it gets up and running for you quickly.
Live stream turned out okay.
You know what? Yeah, I gotta not. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, hopefully that's the trick. Yeah, dude, I gotta not think that it's a wash when the internet crashes right at the beginning.
I got backups, man. Don't even worry about it. Now, if the backup fails, I'm sorry. I'll come up with a backup for the backup.
Beetlemy says, thanks guys for the chat. I will discuss these options with Dad. Looks like you have a good product here, and hopefully it will work for us. Happy Thanksgiving. No problem, Beetlemy. I hope it's a good fit for you guys too after you discuss it. And if you are looking to get these kind of live discounts after your talk, come back on Friday. We're gonna be live streaming all day long on Black Friday, so you can come back. We'll hook you up then. Thanks to all of you guys who joined us today. We might be wrapping this up soon. I see a lot of people saying goodnight to us and telling us to have a happy Thanksgiving. So that might be a sign that it's time to wrap up this stream soon. But thanks again, Beetlemy. Have a good night. Got 3 viewers in the chat still. If you guys have any questions, let us know. We will help you out. Or just say nothing and like the stream. Just joining the stream, welcome. My name's Nick, this is Brian. We've been streaming to you live from BatteryEVO in Los Angeles for the last 4 hours. Give us a reason to stay. Ask a question.
Oh man, good, sleepy. What's in there?
You don't want to know. That's why he's got
Nah.
his sunglasses, because of what's in there.
You getting wasted? It is the holidays. I'd allow it. It'd be cool. Walson would allow it.
It's Jumex.
It is not Jumex. Is it really Jumex? Cause that's a little crazy. Why wouldn't you just left it in the can?
No, actually, I know it's true. Like, it's just. Have you heard of the Black Rifle Company?
Whack. Yeah, I have heard of that. Is it good?
Give it a can, but it didn't taste like you know, canned coffee. It tastes really good.
Just get lit, dude. Just get lit.
I got the stash on right here.
What is that?
The stash.
Is that tea?
Canada.
Bro, that's
Drinking-
to sleep,
drinking
dog.
Sleepy tea at work? No wonder you got sunglasses.
That's crazy.
It's the Melante, the Flores, the Camomile.
All that sounds like some sleepy stuff.
I didn't certify.
Dude, so it's Jumex? I thought it was Humex.
I think
It is Jumex.
Okay.
You can say
I heard you guys saying Jumex. I was like, well,
We can
Yeah,
say
so-
Jumex. You have to
yeah, I
say it the
Jumex,
other
you guys
way.
gonna roast me.
Nick, when you get ready,
Yeah, I'm coming. Peace, love, and happiness. You should tell the peace, love, and happiness story at some point in this morning.
yes.
Alright, we'll switch it out.
Okay, so first of all, I was listening to the shot, but probably this short-term install fashion.
It's fine.
So I'm thinking maybe right now,
Those have to be from SAR.
So, okay. So I was thinking it's not computers.
Cool. Yeah, that's good.
This one comes in, redirects, and goes in, and takes a lot of the
Yeah, could you maybe just bring the camera in closer as it's turning and moving closer to the plane? Yeah, the camera just like kind of dolly up.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's
Maybe even closer still, unless you think it'd be like too dramatic. I just think it helps to see the unit nicely. You can probably bring camera down to like in that final frame, like camera can top up frame and put off right here. Just have the red logo so you can see a lot more of the machine. Yeah, that's good. That's not one of your shots. That's good with me. Anything else? Any other like adjustments you want to make to this? Or
Can I just show you what
yeah.
So I have this, it's a different concept. And then I have this, which connected, and this is another one of these, and then I got this big, smaller. Is that not like, you want the same movement but like a different angle?
Well, what you could do if you want to do whatever's easier, you could just have it go, pan camera to then do this reveal and this shot if that's easier, or you could do it inside. Either way. The main point being is the camera follows the motion to then reveal
Just next
the
up to your handle. Yeah.
Maybe like as this is going, I can like kind of move
Yeah.
the
Yeah, and then the main thing is this is one thing we have to be specific yesterday is to like see the kind of like pan to reveal the jet and like all the logos on it. It's kind of like a into the scene type thing. And then we'll do finish on that.
Are you sure that those are
He told me just any logos. Yeah. He said HG. It's just for example. It's just so that they can think about sponsorship opportunities. That's the rest.
I just sent you an email. The squeezies.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so everything gets put on a burner,
Okay.
and this was now hot.
Okay.
So it's kind of got, if you remember the squeezy that you designed, it's
Yeah.
kind of the old version. Maybe update
so
the
just
old
as a
version.
mean strike?
Forward to take on that, he's ready to pay.
Okay.
So if you get the new version, squeezy up to that, he's ready to pay.
All right. We'll do it. All right, thanks.
Just so you get up at like 5-ish, I'm gonna go run to the grocery, I'm gonna take a little break, go to the grocery store, take it home, and then come back here. Let me open the
Oh, could you just
Oh, like a meal?
yeah,
Yeah, no problem.
thanks. I'll do something like
I'll text you stuff. And then I'll be back, and then we'll wrap up. Cool. Let me know if you have any questions.
Is the chat done?
Crazy. No, it's still technically going, but I think it's about time to end it. Nobody's saying anything. We've had the same 3 concurrent viewers for the past 15 minutes, and I think it's me, you, and maybe Balsam. All right, folks, that concludes another episode of the most exciting, invigorating, adrenaline-pumping live stream on the internet. Yep. Bye. See you guys Black Friday, and maybe a little earlier if you're lucky.